Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Banter Streams, where me and a group of nerdy ass nerds log onto Discord and play Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, Matt, I nicked your opening. I'm sorry, but I paraphrased it so you can't get mad. Right. Hello, everyone. This is a mild heart attack, but also something very, very, very happy for me. Going back to 2020, I started to write a D&D campaign because we were locked down and there was nothing else to do. So my imagination running rampant as it always does, I managed to get it down onto several pieces of paper, and that became more, and then that became this. It's gone through several iterations. Thank you for the follows, guys. I don't know where these follows are coming from, but thank you. Oh my god. Do we have a hype train coming? Maybe not. Yeah, so this turned into what you're about to see tonight, which is about 5 years of me writing things down that pop into my head. Hopefully I've condensed them down into something that makes slight sense, but we will see. I have a couple of thank yous to start off with before we get going tonight. First of all, I want to thank my wonderful players for agreeing to do this and essentially live inside my head every 2 weeks for the foreseeable future. Also, I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Cade_Starkiller for making the wonderful overlays that you are about to feast your eyes upon. They are ridiculous, and I could not be happier with them. I have literally just loaded the cameras into the overlays about half an hour ago, so my blood pressure is now slowly coming back to normal. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural episode of Thoria, the Broken World. Now, to give you some information before we get going, I'm just going to read you a little bit of the history of how this world came about, and then we're going to jump straight into the game. So, towards the edge of the known universe, in a small galaxy within the Perelius Nebula, sits a small solar system known as Meridian. A collection of 4 planetary bodies revolving around twin suns, Aurochs and Euryx. The largest of the planets, Phoron, a massive gas planet, dominates the sky. 2 dwarf planets, Raelia and Ivrea, dance around each other on elliptical orbits, but do not support life. The last, and perhaps most important planet, sits in a steady orbit around the twin suns, far enough away to be safe from the sun's rays, yet close enough to support life. This planet is called Thoria, and it is as unique as it is beautiful. And for reasons that will soon become clear, it's gained the name the Broken World. During the War of Ages, the Prime deities defended their stewardship of the planet against Chiron, the god of darkness, and her forces. Once a Prime herself, she fell into madness and ruin when the thought of ultimate control corrupted her. She, along with many demigods and acolytes, waged war against the Primes. The battle was long, and it started to swing in favour of the goddess of darkness. However, Iria, the god of stars, in the last-ditch attempt at victory, sacrificed herself by taking out 3 of Chiron's generals, Zyrasil, Oxvarius, and Rodam, and she died in the process. But Chiron's forces still had the upper hand. Phagon, the god of war, could not let the planet fall under her rule. He would never subject the beings of Thoria to such torture and torment, and in an unthinking and unforgivable act, he called down a cataclysmic meteor storm. This decimated the planet. The attack not only wiped life from the planet's surface, the planet's structure was sundered, causing the fracture. The planet cracked open like an egg. Continents were ripped apart, and the core and inner layers of the planet were exposed to the vacuum of space, and Thoria began to die. The rest of the Prime Gods pleaded with Phagon, totally against the genocidal act that had ended millions of lives, and grieving at the loss of life, they forced him into a rescue attempt. The Primes banded together to protect Thoria from further harm. They forged a towering spire of metal and crystal known as the Sword of the Immortals, and planted it deep within the planet's crust. Drawing power from the planet's core, the gods imbued the spire with arcane energy so powerful that it created an encompassing force field, keeping the planet from falling apart, and once again allowing the surface to support life. Millennia passed into history as atmospheres began to reappear. Single-celled organisms evolved into creatures different from times past. Humanoid beings, as well as beasts, birds, and other creatures, took ownership of Thoria once more, all made possible by the sword, the god's blessing. Dymas, seen as the ruler of the prime deities, a little bit like Zeus, and the other primes retreated to divine realms, no longer wanting their power and influence to have devastating effects on Thoria. Chiron, for her crimes, was banished and bound to the lower planes, where she argued that Phagon should also have been sent, yet the primes wanted to keep him close and under watch. And many citizenry still worship Phagon as a god, but under scrutiny. Alright, just turning the page. A portion of Thoria that broke away from the planet, that failed to leave its magnetic field, is now orbiting as a satellite. This moon was soon to be called Senimis. It was named after the god of moonlight and mystery. Continents, cities, towns, villages, and hamlets have formed anew. Species of all types have found their place in this diverse world, because life always finds a way. And it is here, on this broken planet, on the continent of Thoria, where our story begins. And actually, our story has already begun, because before we came live tonight, we have already played a session on Discord to set up these characters, as they are now fully built and fully functioning. With that in mind, I am about now to introduce you to my cast. So guys, could you please unmute your mics as I transition to one of the coolest screens I've ever seen. And there it is!
Hello, hello.
We have people.
Hi.
Oh no, Tom!
It looks so good.
Oh, Tom is out of sync. Right, I'm going to do some.
I think Brad took me over.
I'm going to do some live fixing. Just give me a second. I'll sort it out. I knew this.
It's
would
always
happen.
me.
I knew this would happen.
This is what we do here.
Tom,
You're just cuddling the musician. That's okay.
It's okay.
Tom, I'm going to fix you. Don't you worry.
Oh, I'm good.
So, while I'm doing this, do you want to introduce yourself?
Why not?
Sure.
Yeah. You guys want to go top to bottom here?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Are we just ourselves or ourselves and our characters?
Just yourselves.
I'm Brianna. Hi.
Great. All right. I'm Jacob. I'm going to be playing
really put you on the
a
spot now,
character
I'm
named Tad.
As you can tell, we rehearsed this beforehand. No, we didn't.
So practiced.
My name is Jordan, and I am playing a character named Isha.
Hi, I'm Nikki. A lot of you know me as Bonsai. Hello.
I'm
playing Opal.
I'm Shelby. I am playing a character named Birdwin.
Hi, I'm Tom. Y'all, some of you may know me as Matt Tomato Plays. I'm playing a character named Fiddlin.
And I am Rob, and I am responsible for this. So I apologize in advance. Right, okay, so just to give you a brief recap as to what happened on the play that you did not see. These 6 wonderful people just happened to arrive at the same town at the same time in the same cart, because, you know, that always happens. And they quickly found out that this relay is incredible. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, Chris, but it's really.
Very good.
Doesn't it look great?
Amazing.
Doesn't it look
Yeah,
great?
it's so good. I haven't
It
seen
looks,
it. I just
it looks
heard it.
amazing.
Cade, you
It
are
looks so
a
good.
absolute
Cade.
genius.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and throw some dynamite in the chat for Shelby's ears, because my God. So these 6 characters arrived on the same cart on the same day in the same town, because it always happens like that in these kind of games. And they quickly found out that they all had a letter on them from the same person that had been written to them in asking for help. And they were instructed to. We played Dungeons and Dragons. They were instructed. I'm gonna have to stop reading chat. This is gonna just completely throw me off. They were instructed to board a vessel at the port in a town called West Point on the western coast of the area of Cliffspear. So they managed to find their way through the town, and they were instructed to go and find a man called Hammond Fernwater, who was notoriously never at his post at the docks. He was always drunk in the inn. They found him. He was in a disgusting state. They managed to get the charter from him. He threw up. They left. Then they went down to the docks, and they found the ship waiting for them, which is called the Depth Charge, which is piloted by a rather beautiful-looking pale lilac-skinned tiefling called Iris Hylia, and her man-at-arms, her quartermaster, Virgil Serrano, who is a very tall, dark-skinned, bald-headed gentleman, very strong, very beady. It was discovered then that 5 of their shipmates had gone missing the previous night and not returned to the ship, as they were sent out looking for pastries for the quartermaster's birthday, and they never returned. So a deal was struck between the new passengers aboard the ship and the captain to say that if they found and returned the missing seamen alive and well, then their passage will be commuted to 0. If not, be slightly more expensive. Obviously, the party decided, okay, we'll go and find these guys. So they did. They wandered off. They investigated certain places. They went into a few shops and taverns and found out there was a little bit of a brawl and a scuffle, and that moved up onto a rock formation in the corner of the town called the Temple Rock. And then with some very, very useful passive perceptions from one of the characters, who could see everything, they found drag marks that were leading away from the temple on top of the rock down into a small cluster of trees, wherein they found a entrance to a cave system underneath, which is where we now find them. So, guys, as you now are in the cavern where you found the Chimagans, what would you like to do?
Cry, probably.
Moving on.
We are now playing
Yeah.
Dungeons
Did we
and
describe our
Dragons.
characters, Rob?
Sorry?
Did we describe our characters?
You yeah, okay, we can do, yeah. Alright. Let's do that first and then we'll carry on with the story. Jay's in the chat.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna turn chat off. I'm gonna be absolutely ridiculous. Guys, I love you. If you're in and you say hi, thank you so much for coming, but I'm gonna have to turn it off because I'm gonna get distracted. So right, chat's gone. Alright.
Okay, Elowen is about 2.5 to 3 feet tall, depending on what shoes she's wearing. The first thing you would notice about her are her enormous blue eyes. Almost uncanny valley, a little too big, but not quite. She's got very, very pale, almost platinum blonde hair that she has very particularly put over and around her ears, but if it moves around, you would see that her ears actually are wing-shaped. Golden kind of skin, and then if you watch when she catches the light sometime, it almost looks like there's a little, like, light around her head that you can kind of catch sometimes, depending on what the light looks like. And she's got a sash around her waist that's clearly not hers. It's way too big for her. It does not go with what she's wearing, but it's kind of wrapped around a couple of times and tied and has some little embroidery stitches on it.
Gorgeous.
Lovely. Next.
All right. So I'm playing Tad. He is 2.5 feet tall, flat even. We're a very small party. He's got kind of a stone blue grayish skin. He is a fairy. He's got 2 sets of bumblebee wings. One kind of goes up, one goes a bit down. Normally kept flat to his back. These like deep, vibrant, like amethyst purple eyes, and white hair that kind of shoots up, and to a point, thinking like the reference is like Vegeta in Dragon Ball GT. Like it's like that kind of stage of just up and short and just comes right back here. Got a rapier at his side, some nice leathers, and he has a small kind of pouch that he keeps right here that's just right kind of around his neck and dangling in front of his chest, that he just keeps close to him at all times. Currently just kind of devastated at the situation that has happened before him, and just looking in awe at the party.
I will go next. I play Isha. He is a 6'3" human fighter, and what you'll see in front of you is a very tall but sort of like a swimmer's physique of a lad who has been all over the place. He bounces from ship to ship. He's part of crews. He lives a life on the sea. He has a longsword on his side with some hazel eyes, but for some reason, every time the sun catches his eyes, they kind of shimmer that of bronze. And he's one that is quick to de-escalate the fight, but he's also someone to jump in front to take a punch so that things don't get too hectic for his friends. And right now, he's more baffled that a person in our party who has not introduced themselves yet just single-handedly murdered someone with a punch. So he's more baffled and trying to process the situation.
Which I haven't actually caught people up on yet, which I will at the end of the
True, it's
introductions.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Continue it.
I'm playing a little gnome named Opal. She's little under 3 feet tall. She's got like bronze skin from being outside, or just her coloring. She's got green eyes, kind of wild red hair that she's tried to tame into braids. Her outfit has got pockets and pouches everywhere because she likes to tinker and stuff. And she has spell components and stuff. She's got like a blue little like gnome-like hat on, and she's kind of devastated right now. Honestly.
You joined at a bad time, people. Moving on.
Birdwin also goes by Bird. That's how she introduced herself to most of the party. She is a wood elf, so she's got the big long ears. She's got copper skin. She wears a lot of green, trying to like reminisce of the old days, I suppose. She's got a shirt, big puffy sleeves, and a vest, and kind of like half housekeeper, half barmaid situation. A nice flowy skirt. Long black hair. She's about 5'6", so she's the only other tall member of the party with Isha. And currently, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I would like to find people and get on boat. Let's do that.
I want a boat, please.
I would like to boat.
I would like to boat. All right, and
Yeah, the one that apparently causes a lot of frustration. Apparently, I'm playing a character called Finland Stillhand. I am a 3-foot tall halfling who is a monk, and who is just he is just ripped, as you can tell by his picture. He
haven't seen the
fights
picture
in
yet.
underground illegal fights. He has tan skin. He wears a sleeveless light beige tunic with matching pants, leather bracers with a leather belt. He's the type of person, since he was forced to live a life of more on the illegal side, like punch now, ask questions later, in order to survive. Because if you hesitate to him, you're good as dead, even if it's a very tiny thing. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So the thing that everyone has been referring to, this current little alcove that they find themselves in within this cave system, it looks a bit like Mickey Mouse's head. There is a larger middle section, and then there are two sort of like ear alcoves on either side. And inside one of the ear alcoves, they found a patch of leaves, which were investigated with force. The force being Finland balling up his fist and punching something that moved. Unfortunately, the something that moved was a very small, 6-inch tall, sort of the mixture between a teddy bear and an Ewok looking creature called a Chimigan. This little guy just had like threadbare rag clothing on, and he fashioned a spear out of a twig. That's how small they are. And Chaboy just went in and boom, lights out, ended him. They also found in the other side of the leaf that there was a small twitch and shaking, and very carefully it was peeled back to show 2 more of these creatures, with a very, very, very good series of convincing charisma checks, and some very heartfelt play, shall we say. Well, one thing, that Eloin punched Finland in the face.
She did
So
do that.
that
Was
happened.
I wrong? Was I wrong?
I was protecting the party.
Vote in chat. Was he wrong? Not that I can see it now because I've turned it off. So one of them died, but now we have the corpse of the dead Chimigan with the party, and we also have, as I said, through some very successful charisma checks, the remaining 2 alive Chimigan on board on the party. But the party now find themselves inside this alcove. That has just happened. Finland has just been punched by Eloin, and we continue our story. So guys, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna quickly, before we talk, turn to Opal and say that was really beautiful what you just did, and I'm gonna give you inspiration. It's a D6.
Nice.
Deserved.
So previous to this, Tad had also disappeared off and tried to explore further into the cave structure as well.
Correct. Yeah, so I have kind of gone back around, left that situation again, just like, who are these people? Oh my god. And kind of retracing our steps a bit to go back down that other pathway to explore the other cave and try to find a solution for crossing that big chasm that we came across as well, which is a whole issue in and of itself.
I think I'll follow and just build the little guys that I have.
So are you holding them in your hands?
No, I kind of made a little like carrier out of my sash, like a little baby Bjorn.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Stuck them in there.
All
And
right.
I'm just like, I just don't want them to have to see. I don't want to have to see anything. They've been through enough.
So as Tad and Elwyn exit the chamber, are you following? The rest of you following on?
Yes.
Yeah. How's Finland doing right now? Is he what's he kind of like thinking? He's just been punched by a wide-eyed ASMR for seemingly possibly doing something wrong. But how is he feeling right now?
Finley does feel a pain of regret for the loss of life of what seems to be an innocent creature, but he does not regret taking action first, especially considering the situation they're in. I mean, we did see a bunch of body parts before we jumped into this cave, and we don't know what's around. So he doesn't feel regret for what he did, but he feels regret of what happened afterwards.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So you make your way.
Making my way.
Yes. I was hoping. So you make your way out of this Mickey Mouse cavern structure, round to. There we go. My laptop fails me. You go round to the right, and then you immediately start to hear the sound of running water, which Tad has already experienced. And as you enter into this much larger cavernous space, you can see that the floor goes forward for about 20 feet and then just disappears. As in front of you, there is a 40 to 45 foot wide chasm. And as you look down, at least 200 feet down, there is a raging river underneath you. There are two wooden posts on your side that used to anchor a bridge, but there is no longer a bridge. And there are also a matching pair of wooden structures on the other side. What would you like to do?
Are there any signs of like rope that used to be like attached to the post, or wooden planks or anything like that?
There is a very thin, threadbare, just like one round in a small knot, and then it's just snapped away. So what you thought, what you could see, what used to be connected to these struts is no longer there, and has henceforth been washed away a long time ago.
How wide is the chasm?
But with do you have dark vision as a gnome? I think you do, don't you?
Yes.
You do. So you can see 60 feet. So you can see the other side, but you can see that the chasm itself is about 45 feet wide. It's a serious hole in the ground.
Can I?
Oh, guys, this is a serious hole in the ground.
There's an echo in here.
Well, I
Birdman
mean,
wants to look like, so there's like a wall that goes around like under the waterfall essentially, and around. Is there any like secret path or
Make a perception check.
perception?
Mm-hmm.
3.
I was hoping this was going to be exactly the same as the little call that we had the other day. You don't see shit.
Don't see it. I tried. I had an idea.
It's just even with your elven eyes and the dark vision that you have, you can there is like a sheer wall that goes to the side.
Okay.
This space is probably around about, I'd say, 30 feet wide, and it's just wall at the side, but then it just drops away in the middle. So you do have a solid structure either side of you that goes across the cavern.
Okay.
Does anybody have rope?
there are paths on either side to get around.
No, it's just sheer walls.
Oh, okay.
But then as if this used to be just a 30-foot wide sort of like arched cavern, but then the floor has just dropped away into revealing this underground river.
Like a sinkhole.
Yeah, pretty much. Just natural erosion over time has just taken the ground away, and you can now see the raging torrents of water below you and the gap that you need to traverse, or you believe you need to traverse.
Isha would like to ask Bird, could you hold on to the back of my coat? And
Oh, shit.
he would like to extend his leg to see if there's anything of invisibility.
Are you Indiana Jonesing this?
I'm essentially taking a step forward just to see if anything's going to catch my weight, if it's invisible.
Okay. Right.
Can I tie something?
Can Finland join and make sure he holds tight?
Okay, who's holding the coat? Who's holding the coat?
He asked me. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'll attempt.
Yeah, that's Birdwind.
Finland, do you want to join in on this?
I think I'll join in on this.
All right.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
And I'm just gonna do a really solid knot of thread, like the strong thread, so that if we don't hold on them, we can not lose.
Okay. How? All right. I need to like physics this. Isha, how fervently are you stepping in? Are you doing it very, sort of like, I'm going, or are you like tippy-toeing over the edge?
I essentially picture it of like you dipping your toe in a bathtub.
Right.
I just want to see if anything will stop
Okay.
my foot.
All right.
So you're stretching your leg over, like, ooh. Like,
Okay. So for this, what I'll ask is right, Bird and Finland, would you roll me a strength check, please?
Sure. Well, for me, since I'm a monk, I use my dexterity, correct?
No, for this roll, I want you to roll strength.
It's strength. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
19. Oh, so plus 2, 21.
Okay. Bertrand rolled a 1.
I won the
Perfect.
one.
Right, Isha, as you
So,
as
I'm
you
holding my
step,
pink.
as you step forward and you tippy toe over the edge, your heel slips slightly. Birdwind's grip releases from your coat as Finland grabs with both hands and pulls, and you now feel that you've got an anchor. You don't feel any invisible bridge.
Okay.
You do,
First
however. Hang on. You can start to hear your coat started to rip. Finland has such a tight grip on your coat, and you're actually sort of like over 45 degree leaning now over this thing to try and find something that's not there in void space, and your coat started to tear.
Oh, gosh.
Do you want to drag him back in, or do you want to leave him to go over the edge?
I'd like to be dragged back in.
Yeah, I'll drag it back in.
Okay, I'd say, all right, Isha, you still have purchase on your back foot, so just make a dexterity check, just see if you can just dive back onto the bank. And do it with advantage because Finland is pulling you at the same time. With a 21 strength, that's pretty good.
Okay. I rolled a 11 with advantage.
11. Say your right foot went over to feel nothing. Your left foot, you pivot on it. You jump backwards. It does slip, and you do eat shit. Unfortunately, you hit the ground. So you now have some nice road rash just across your face. You don't take any damage really. It's just sort of like it's just a bit painful and scratchy. But you're on the ground. You're fine. Your coat's a bit ripped, and you're a bit pissed off at that. But otherwise,
Sorry about your coat.
You're alive.
I'm not the strength guy. Just
And apparently I was too strong. Like
I'll fix your coat later. It's fine. When we're not like here, I'll fix it later.
You'd be surprised how many bridges are invisible. I kind of had to try that.
Maybe we should have
Smart.
had Dad try it, since Dad could actually fly.
Yeah, no, so I was gonna say I do have about 5 pounds of rope in my pack here, so I'm thinking
So do I.
Yeah, no, yeah. So I'm thinking, if possible, maybe I just tie some of this together and use it because there's also posts on either side, right?
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Um, it if is our two, is one rope is our two ropes enough to make like a hold bar and then a foot bar kind of deal, like so we can scooch
Well,
across the way?
you would each have 50 feet of hempen rope. So I'd say one would be able to go across and connect to one of the struts. You'd need another one to go across to get to the other one, and then probably a third to make an under foot thing to triangulate it.
Sure.
Make rope.
Does anyone else already have rope?
I do not have rope. No.
No.
I have the equivalent of rope.
She can
Okay.
make rope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just start reeling it out.
Incredible.
You
okay.
just see Eloise just from the inside of her, just start to drag like a magician pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling. Handkerchiefs and handkerchiefs and handkerchiefs and handkerchiefs, but
it's not thread. It's like thick, like cording that you would do on like canvas, like a sail or something. It's like actual rope.
Yeah,
but it has a golden shimmer to it as it comes out.
Love that.
Okay. It was like I suggested using rope earlier before he tried to step off the castle.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, feels like
we all have to try an invisible bridge every now and again. All right.
I
so
think
I'll just take some rope and just fly over the thing and just tie it off on one post. Go back, do it again for the other. And I guess for the third, tie it from like one post to like a triangle. You know what I mean? Like angle it so that because if it's only two posts on either side
at the bottom, so it goes diagonally across to the other side.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you have what you think is a makeshift bridge, or what you believe is a makeshift bridge. Well, you now have to make. I'm going to say acrobatics checks to get across this 45 feet. So who's going first? Nice. Bearing in mind that Tad can fly.
I'll go first.
Walk across. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, you.
Like safety harness everybody, and at least give you like rope tied to one of the top ropes and rope tied to your belt, and then go.
Are you tying?
I don't have any pitons.
Pitons.
I'm against that idea because what if the bridge fails and then we get taken down with it?
We should go one.
If the bridge fails, we're falling 200 feet anyway, so I think it's probably.
And you get caught 50 feet down instead of falling to your death.
Yeah.
So are you tying yourselves together?
No.
So what's happening?
I would like.
I wasn't.
No, one at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
You're going one at a time. Okay. Right.
Yeah, we're not squid gaming this thing. We're one at a time.
Like when you do like the bridge climbers that go up and they have to like hook it and then they hook it on the next one. And
like a carabiner clip sort of thing.
You gotta have a point of contact with the bridge.
All right.
He's making a safety harness.
You make it. All right.
I'll go first. I have the dark vision, so that I can check out the other side.
Just because I have morbid curiosity, just roll a dexterity check just to see if you can make these connection harnesses functional.
Hypothetically, or
no, I wanted to literally make it right now.
Let me prove it to you.
Pull the rope from your sleeve and make it.
That's a 19.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. As if she's working in like an army surplus store, these things just appear within about a minute, and they are perfectly functional, and they hook on, and you feel relatively safe as you're stepping into the void. Right, who's going first?
I said I will.
Yeah, Berwin said she'll go first.
Yeah.
Berwin's going first. All right. So I would like. Go on.
I do want to bend down to Elowen and be like, "Can we talk about that later?"
Sure. I'll add it to the list.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And
you're Spider-Man.
An acrobatics. An acrobatics check, you said?
Acrobatics check, yes, please.
Can I also
21.
actually, as they're crossing, I'm kind of flying as like a spotter almost, kind of just making
Okay.
sure in case they slip and fall, I'm like present.
Are you physically intervening and actually helping them, or are you literally just there as just in case?
No, just like there as in case. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm not like hand
alright.
holding. I'm just like present.
Okay, what did you roll, Ben?
18 plus 3, 21.
Damn. Without issue, you see the nimble elf, almost like the foot depressions on the rope don't even sort of make it doesn't even dip. It just stays there. It's like Legolas walking over the snow when everyone else is under it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? On the mountaintop, she just ballets over this thing and just hops on, and she nice little plume of dust, and she's over on the other side. Okay, who's next?
I think I'll go.
I'll go next. I'll go ahead, Finland.
No. Yeah, she can see, and I'll go over there to make sure she stays safe. And I got a pretty high, well, hopefully.
Roll acrobatics.
I can't see, it's too dark. 9 plus 6, 15.
15.
Yeah.
You get about halfway, and you can now see that the rope has seriously started to dip down. Tad, just make a perception check for me, please. Would you mind?
My muscles are too heavy.
Ooh, natural 18 plus stuff. -1. Oh, 17.
Nope.
It's high enough.
Plus-
The diagonal cross section that you tied onto the bottom of the strut, you can see that the edging on the far side of it is starting to fray slightly.
Oh shit.
As Finland starts making his way across, it's about 3/4 now. It's dipping, but he's now starting on the incline climb back up to the thing. You just see one of the cords just snap. Just make Finland. Just make me a dexterity check, just to so you feel the rope ping and it drops about 5 feet. So you need to jump now to see if you can make it onto the back. Yeah.
Okay.
Tad,
14 plus 4, 18.
18, that's fine. You leap,
Okay.
you grab hold the side, and with your natural strength, you just kip up, pull yourself up, and you're on the other side. You can now see, though, that the rope is actually dangerously frayed on that diagonal section. So you may need to do something to try and fix it. Who's going?
How much? Well, how much rope is there? Like tie? Like is it like frayed? Like what part of it's frayed? Like
The section that goes around the post is fine. It's from the knot onwards, just about I'd say 2 feet away from the knot where it started to dip. That started to rub on the rock side as you got on the rope, and it started to fray at the underside of it. So one of the twists from the binding has snapped.
What side is it on? Is it on the side where we started, or the side of
The side you ended. So just as Finland got there, it's on your side.
That's the front
of the hole. Yeah.
All right, Finland, do you want to just? This might be a lot. Let me know. You seem a little strong. You seem a little buff. I don't want to make any assumptions. I'm not trying to say you can't do it, but throwing it out there. Can you just hold?
You want me to hold the rope to make sure everybody crosses and possibly put me to myself at risk to be pulled into the chasm?
Yeah.
Sure.
Brace yourself to the post or something so you have some leverage.
Yeah. So what do I need to roll something, or?
I'd say this is going to be basically a continuous strength check. So you're going to have to roll a strength check while the rest of the people start to cross. So who's going next?
I'll go next.
It's just Opal and Isha left, right?
Okay.
No, I'm not over yet.
You're not over there either.
Yeah. Well, I assumed I was going to be last if I was hooking everybody up. As they went across.
Yeah. That makes sense.
All right. Okay, Opal. So.
Wait, 4.
That was your acrobatics?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
And it's just looking like, oh no.
So you
I
step
knew
on.
I was going to be a problem. My dex is not very good.
You step on quite gingerly to start off with. You can see like the hands are shaking as you start to cross over. As soon as you put your first foot on there, it slips. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please. Does anyone want to do anything to try and help?
Is
I literally can't do anything. I'm holding the ropes.
No, you're on the other side,
Can I
dude.
use
You
my
can't.
inspiration?
Yeah, I'm on the side.
Sorry? Can you use inspiration
Can I use
for
my
a
inspiration?
saving throw? Yes, you can.
You can add a d6.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
but roll with advantage, right?
No.
No, you
Just
add
roll.
the
Just
D6.
roll a d20 and add your dexterity saving throw modifier, then add the d6 roll to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 12. Then I rolled a 5, and my dexterity is 1.
All right. So that's an 18
Okay.
total.
18.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So your foot slips. You manage to hook your arm over the rope, and you just sort of hang there for a moment, and you look down and you see a long drop before your other hand comes up, and you slowly pull yourself, and you make it the gingerest, that's not even a word, but the slowest and
Yeah,
most careful that you've ever crossed anything in your entire life. It's painfully slow. It takes about 15 minutes for you to just shuffle your tiny gnome feet across this piece of rope. Finland, roll a strength check for me.
Accurate.
Great check. Coming
Yeah.
up. Natural 20.
Nice.
Amazing.
Let's
I
go.
thought you were gonna say natural 1.
Oh god. I'm sorry. I should have said more.
As
Sorry.
Opal is getting closer to the other bank where you are, you feel so confident that you want to try and assist. So basically, what you do is you grab that bottom section of rope and you flick it, and you launch her 10 feet in the air, and she just lands on the other side.
Perfect. Nailed it.
She three-point landing and just turned around and looks at you and goes, "Thank you," as you see this gnome
Alright.
fly. Right,
Good job, sweetie.
you're on the other side.
Amazing.
Who is next?
Isha.
Would be me. Yeah, it'd be Isha.
Okay, Isa, roll an acrobatics check for me, please.
Is my bonus. So that would be a 17
17.
with my bonus.
Okay, Finland, strength check.
Oh gosh.
See if you can flip the tall man.
15 plus 2, 17.
Okay, without issue, you cross. You can, again, when you get to the other side, even though he's holding it, you can just hear that squeak of strain on the rope as you get to the other side. There's no other tear, but it's because Finland's doing a good job at holding this rope on. But you hear that. As you
Is
step on the rope.
there enough give for Isha to anchor himself behind Finland to double up on the last for Elwyn?
There is room on the bank that you can both hold the rope if you wish. So what I would say is that you either roll individually for strength, or you can give one other person advantage.
I would like to give Finland advantage.
All right. So
I like to help him
yeah.
in his
So you
role.
use a help action. You give advantage to Finland on the strength check to hold the rope. So the last person
Okay.
to cross is Elwyn. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
I'm gonna
please.
before I even get on, I'm gonna call Tad over
Yeah.
just in case, and I'm gonna give you the chimigans.
I'm
Oh
not.
shit.
Well, they're in like a big, they're wrapped in ball. I'm gonna wrap them around you real quick so you can just fly them across. So if anything happens to me, I don't want them to fall. You don't even have to touch them.
They're on you now.
You're doing great. You're doing them. Look at you. You're holding cute little things. You're doing great. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Oh, that's a 21.
21.
Hey!
The rest of you now safely on the opposite side of the bank as Isha and Finland hold the bottom rope. You you just see Elowen as she crosses, skipping, not even touching the side ropes as she collects the rope that she originally pulled out back into her sleeve. She Mary Poppins it over. As she jumps, she sort of taps you very delicately with a foot on either of your heads as she bang stepping stoned over you to get onto the other bank on the other side.
We didn't even need to do like the strength checks. Like she magic.
No. She with a 21.
I'm very light.
She weighs as much as the rope she carries.
And seeing the discomfort on Tad's face, I'm gonna briefly consider making this a learning experience for him, and then go and retrieve the chimigans.
Tad, how are you holding the chimigans? Were you holding them in your hands or like sort of?
They were in that sash, so I kind of strapped them to him.
You just feel something like slightly warm and wet just start to run down the inside of your jacket.
Please take it, please. I don't.
Hey, I'll wrap them on me, and then I'll just press the digitation. Here it goes.
Febreze.
We did it.
Okay,
Good job.
so you now find yourself on the opposite side of the bank.
Yes.
The rope. You've successfully crossed the cavernous space in front of you. So, who would like to helm this little journey? As the space ahead, you can see that there is another small opening of a tunnel to exit this cavern. Again, it's about maybe like 7 feet high, so it's single file once again. So who's going first?
I would like to go first, just to continue to look for traps after we saw that crossbow in the early hallway.
Do you want to look for traps?
Yeah, as we're moving forward, just continuing to like.
So make a investigation check for me, please.
Fabulous. Wait, is that? Yeah. Okay. Not great. Natural 6 plus 4 for 10.
10. Okay, you think it's pretty safe.
Okay. Yeah. No, we're fine. We can move forward.
I'll follow in. I'll follow in behind the cat.
I'm so brave face. Sorry.
Do I see anything? Dark vision.
Perception
Yeah, she
check.
should be next to line. Yeah.
Do you want to actually? Are you searching in specific places, or are you just taking like just around?
No, I'm taking a look at what's
so
to come.
yeah, perception check for me, please.
16.
That's better. What were you looking for specifically? Were you looking for traps or just like any dangers?
That felt unnecessary.
It's fine. I don't.
A 2, a 3, and a 16. I had warrant to say something. I dish your dice. Sorry. Right. So with a 16, were you looking for traps, or just anything like any danger ahead, or something?
Just like any
whatever's in front of you.
Yeah. What's in front of me?
Okay. With you got dark vision, right? Just let me check.
I do.
Where we're going around. Okay, so you can see that the tunnel ahead it hard turns round to the left, about 20 feet ahead of you. And with that check, you can hear like a clicking, like a sound, and it sort of emanates not far around the corner.
Okay. Tad, if you want to go ahead, that's fine. I do hear something up there.
I'm gonna immediately take my short bow off my back, knock an arrow, and then go into stealth, and just say, "Hi, I can peek. I don't think they'll see me."
Okay, roll a strength. Sorry, roll a stealth check for me, please.
That is a natural 4 for a 13.
Jeez.
That is a natural 2 for a 27.
Love rogues.
Okay,
So
okay, Liam O'Brien. As you round the corner, you get dark vision or no?
No.
Ah. No, you don't have any light source up at the minute. So as you round the corner, you see pitch darkness.
Does he still have? Wait, hold on. Sorry. How long does my light last?
How long does light?
My light lasts an hour.
An hour. Oh, okay. All right. So you do have 20 feet and then 20 feet of low.
But then I'm also a glowing beacon of light.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
It
I'm
depends
gonna
on
crawl
if you want
back
to
around.
A glowing target.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go back around the corner and
you-
just say I didn't think this through.
You peek the corner and then
Well,
you,
you
and then
can
you
cover-
then you Homer Simpson back.
Yeah.
Back into the bush.
Yeah.
What you managed to glimpse as you rounded the corner just for a few seconds is a very large cavernous space, but there is light there. You also saw plant growth. You heard the sound of not running water, but you heard the sound of there is water in this area. There's plant growth in this area. You did spot the bark of a tree underground, but that's all you saw. Then you whipped back around the corner. You still also again as you went around the corner, you heard this clicking sound.
Alright, I'll report all that. It's like a cave oasis, sort of. There's a tree and some water. There's plants. We're underground, right? I didn't forget that. We're like pretty underground.
We're underground.
Yeah.
Did you say tree?
Yeah,
Oasis.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
There are a lot of leaves down here.
There's a lot of leaves. I guess
You know what?
leaves have to come
That's
from
right.
trees.
Did you see
I
any
did
web?
punch through some leaves earlier, so
No,
Yeah.
yeah, we remember.
Too soon.
As you rounded back to the corner, you can Tad, you can feel the both of the Chimigans have now they've completely negated the fact that you've got a baby Bjorn over you, and they are now climbing up your chest.
Oh no,
And-
they're not on me.
She-
They're on
she
me
has-
now.
Oh, they're back on you.
Yes,
Sorry.
yeah.
All right.
back.
So, Eloin,
Yeah, the back of
you can now feel them climbing up your chest and then over your shoulder to go down your back. Because
Oh no.
they might know what is in this room and you don't.
Okay. And I'm gonna just gently kind of take them back a little bit down the hallway and just
Okay.
leave them there so they know that I'm not gonna force them.
All right.
And I'm gonna just
What?
I'm gonna
Guys,
I'm gonna
what?
what's up with
I'm
the
gonna pick
guys?
up a rock and make it glow for them.
Mm.
Okay.
Leave it. It's
How do you make it glow? Are you casting a spell?
magical tinkering from Artificer.
All right. Okay.
nice.
So it's
Love that.
Check you out.
I can make an object shine bright light for 5 feet and dim light for an additional 5 feet.
Oh.
So I figured there's rocks,
Oh, there's definitely rocks. Yeah.
so I
Cute.
can just pick up a rock and make it glow for them.
So you pick up a rock and all of a sudden, it just emanates light.
Yes.
You lay it down at
And we'll leave
their feet, and the Chimigans now
Yes.
have a glowing orb around them. So they.
And I'm gonna leave their friend with them.
Oh, so you put the corpse down gently next to them.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So this is like way down the other, back towards where the cavity just
Yeah.
crossed is. So they're at a safe distance. Okay. I would
They've
like
been through enough.
They
A
certainly
rock
have.
that's small enough that they could pick it up.
Hmm.
If they still want to.
Right.
No, not like a boulder.
Yeah. It's a small stone. I mean,
Yeah.
they're only 6 inches high, so like a stone
Right.
is still a boulder to them anyway.
Like a little pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, so Tad has forwarded the information that he saw around the corner. So I would like everyone please to roll a stealth check.
Stealth. That's gonna be +6.
That's a natural 20, friends.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
19.
10 plus
29
6,
total.
16. 16.
29?
29.
Jeez.
Tad
29.
ceases to exist. He jumps into
It was the
somebody
light
else's
patch.
campaign without them
21.
knowing.
It was that little light patch. It threw me off. I was like, wait a second, this is bright. And then now that I'm back in the shadows.
Jacob just went real quick to Exandria and then back. And he just popped back in. Okay, who else?
I have a 21, 18 plus 3.
That's good.
10
Also
plus 6,
21.
16.
16. Okay, sorry, I'll call you
19.
by name so everyone's not talking over each other.
Sorry.
Isha,
Yeah.
what do you got?
21.
Jesus Christ. Birdman?
19.
Hey. All right. Y'all can stealth. Finland, sorry, you got 16, did you?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, 16.
Total,
so, 29, 21. Sorry, Opal?
I'm embarrassed to say it was a natural 1.
Ooh.
See?
It's all your
Oh,
fault
As a
again.
group, as a mean average, I mean, with a 29, I mean, you
Yeah.
Tad took you to Exandria and then brought you back. You you all start to very, very, very gingerly crest the corner around the tunnel. As you do, Opal, you see what I can only describe as imagine a pool of water, and then inside that, in the center of that pool of water, what would effectively be a fountain that comes out of the middle and starts to pour off. But it's not made of water, it's made of light.
What?
There is a light fountain in the middle of this pool of water which rises up for about 5 feet and then cascades down in droplets of just pure white light around this water, inside this pool of water. You look around the corner and you want to go and look for it, and you start to head straight for it. What are you guys doing?
Grab.
You gonna grab her?
Grab her.
Okay, you grab her and pull her back. Unfortunately, I have to use a natural 1. I'm really sorry. As you pull her back, because of the shale floor that you're stepping on, and with those high stealth rolls, you would have succeeded having not had that natural 1. But as you drag her back, you and then you hear this. I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
What was that?
Oh, we're doing it.
What was that sound effect?
That came from my throat.
Now I can roll.
Initiative plus,
Okay.
Initiative is plus 6.
13.
19 plus 6, so 25.
Just give me a sec, guys. Sorry, I'm just setting them up. I won't be a
Okay.
minute. All right, I can now transition to for the first time ever, the battle screen.
Oh, man. Oh, that's right.
Nice.
No. Okay.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh! The boat's taking me over again.
Oh shit! Oh, for God's right. Okay, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it right now.
What?
It's always
Because it's the goddamn sound guy at the bottom there. Just bear with me a second, guys. I'm really sorry. I'll fix this now.
I'm over here as much as I can.
Please make me work.
Yeah, 19 plus 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So for everyone else who's watching this, I was doing this maybe an hour ago now, relatively calmly, and now I am sweating down my back because we are live, and this is starting to annoy me. Okay. One need to go away.
Oh, it's the first session. It's fine.
Tell that to my heart
There he
rate.
is.
Sorry, it was Alexandria, apparently.
Okay, there we are. We've got Tom in a window by himself.
Yeah.
Not
there
be
you go.
taken over by anybody else.
Tom's back.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me just change the music a little.
It's that Rotten Tomato look
don't need
that I'm
to.
known for.
You don't need to. And then I'll take your initiative rolls in a hot second.
Oh, this map just makes me feel.
I just got so stressed.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be fine.
There's
I have a
This
flow
is-
chart for
totally
this.
normal,
Good.
totally normal cave.
The track I'm about to play is actually called Regular Knoll.
Yes.
I love,
Regular
I
Knoll.
love, I love that. I love that. All right, please play it.
Battle map.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Oh man.
And it's like, did y'all hear something or no? It sounded like boss music.
Do you guys hear drums? Do you hear drums?
you hear drums?
You hear drums?
The drums.
Oh shit! All right.
Hey, Rob,
Okay.
Gary would like a recap.
Gary can watch the beginning
of-
straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary can go
You can
back.
watch the
Gary can go
VOD.
back.
Here we go.
You watch the
Get outta
VOD.
here.
All right, Gary, you watch the
Discord.
VOD.
Dang it, Bob.
Gary's
We're
in the
about to fight right
Discord.
now.
Gary's in
You
the
guys-
Discord.
I'm not seeing the map on my roll 20.
I'm not seeing the
Everybody
map on
else
roll
see-
20 either.
Oh, it's because I've not flipped it over. My bad. 1 second.
You're good.
Make sure.
Okay, I'm writing down initiative. I think Finland and I are at the top with both 25.
Oh,
nice.
Have you got it?
Tag team.
We got it.
Beautiful.
Okay, so if you can see, your tokens are over here on the left hand side.
Mhm.
This is where you're entering into the space. So I'd like you to just tell me where you'd like me to put you. I'm going to give you sort of like a 20-foot leeway around this area, if you want to put yourself somewhere specific. All right. So we'll start with
Okay.
Tad.
I want to be near Bird or Brian's character, Ellen, because I'm intrigued by their magic and I feel like they might be able to help.
Well, you were heading towards this. Can I actually ping this map?
Y'all were in the back leaving
Yeah.
the Chimmigans, so y'all should be
Yeah.
in the back.
You,
right?
you were heading towards this pool that I'm highlighting now. Can you see that?
I should
Okay.
Yeah.
I should be technically behind Tad and Bird because Bird was looking through everything and Tad was looking for traps. So
Okay. So Tad, where do you want to go?
I would like to be, as soon as clocking that, hey, that made a lot of sound and we're probably heard, I would like to be as close to any mound of cover. I see. Are these things like
They're
real,
like just like quite weirdly smooth rock formations that are definitely tall enough to put someone of your stature behind them.
Okay, I'd like to be as close to one of those as I can. I know you said 20 feet, so maybe like around here on
Right.
this bridge,
Yeah,
or
cool.
close to the bridge.
Yeah, I'll put you there.
Fabulous.
All right. So Finland, you want to be up his caboose? Shall we say?
Finland he would like to be as close as possible probably if he sees something already. So probably close as possible
To the
Everything.
danger or to
to the danger.
oh, so you want to move in? All right. So I'll put you in the middle there. Isha, where do you want to go?
Put me directly in between Finn and Opal, please.
Between Finn and Opal,
Like right right
like there.
below. Yeah, like right below Finn's character.
There.
Yeah.
Perfect.
please.
Okay. Bird.
If I can just move over one spot to like hang back a little bit.
Right there. Okay, and
No, like towards Finland.
towards-
sorry.
So here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Perfect.
I'll be
and,
there.
And Elowen, where do you like to go?
I guess I would be kind of behind Isha and next to Opal.
Okay. Do you want to go in the middle of this clump,
Like,
like there?
sure. Kind of,
Back a bit.
yeah, wherever I would have been able to grab her,
To
I
grab.
guess.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. Oh, so you're going. I'll put you there because you're right next to us to 5 feet. Right. Okay. Get my little pad over here, and I shall roll for my guys. So what you see now, as you walk in here, obviously, is this cavernous space of what the hell is that? Oh right.
Oh.
I just saw a distance.
Oh,
thing
I
go-
was
go
just
on
I
the
was
screen.
measuring something.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
just-
That's fine. That's fine. Go for it. I just didn't. I didn't know it. I didn't know it could happen. Yeah. So you see this. You see this space. You see these deep pools of water and these fountains of pure white light emanating from the middle of them. You see there's crosswalks made of stone. There's moss on the ground. There's lichen on the ground. It's not really grass. It's just like short shrubbery, but vibrant and green. And this is underground. You do see the clicking noise that you heard is coming from the rather large and rather disgusting-looking spiders that are now peeking their little horrible faces out of the undergrowth. But you also see that the trees, the tree trunks, that is the only thing that looks, I'd say, decrepit. It definitely doesn't look well. It looks like that the tree has been taken over by something. It's got some rot. The bark is peeling off the side of it. There's some brown black ichor running down the outside of the wood. This trees do not look well. And by these trees, you can see a female form standing about 5 feet high. She is made of plant material. Vines and branches and leaves, but instead of I'd say Bird, make an intelligence check for me, please, just quickly.
It's natural 1.
Yeah, you don't know what these are.
Woof.
That was a whiff. Yeah, so you
I'm
don't...
all or nothing, baby.
Baby. Yeah, so you've no idea what these things are, but they look like they're made of plants and they don't look happy. So I would like to take initiatives from, I'll start with 25 to 20.
Oh, 25.
25?
2 25s.
Holy mother of
Jeez.
God. Oh, who got 25 as well?
Finland.
Finland and Tad.
Okay, what's your individual dexes, please? Your dexterity modifier, specifically.
+5.
Plus 4.
Right, okay, so Tad's going first.
Okay.
On that one. Followed by Finland. Okay, anyone else in that bracket? Nope. Okay, so 20 to 15.
15.
15.
17.
17 for Opal. Sorry, Brie, was that 15?
19.
19, my bad, sorry. Elowen. Okay, 15 to 10. What do you got, Bird?
13.
13. You rolled pretty good, actually, for initiative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's only Isha. What do you got?
4.
4. What's your dex, please, mate?
Mine specifically? Mine is
Your,
+2.
Your modifier, +2? Okay.
Yes.
You've rolled the same initiative as one of the enemies. But not of the other one. Okay. Alright, I need to do one more thing before we get going. I just need to pull up the stats of these guys. And then we can go.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna fight!
Dungeons and Spiders.
That's the game, right?
Spiders and spiders.
Dungeons and Dryads.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure.
You don't know what they are.
Oh,
Even though I've written it below them.
Oh, have you? Wait, really?
I have, yeah.
Shit.
I was hoping you would suspend your disbelief.
Oh, totally.
I have no idea what's happening. Housekeeping, Rob, when you're ready.
What's up?
I just wanted to remind you that when we entered the cave, I did the mage armor, so I'm up to 15.
Beautiful. Okay, have you marked off a spell
Thank
slot
you.
for me?
That's one of my invocations.
Oh, cool. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to find these stats of these Idiot,
fine.
what were you second?
Pizza Lord, I know that guy.
I know him.
If you want to wait a little
Me
bit, I think
too.
we're in one of the ads.
Are we in an ad?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
for
cool.
2 minutes.
All right.
It's all right.
Okay.
We're just doing setup right now.
We'll just keep on. Yeah, we'll just keep on rolling.
Oh no, keep on rolling.
I know the blinds are very fun. Please stop.
Yeah, I closed mine. The
Your
sun was
your-
starting to.
Your call is very important to us.
Been trying to reach you about your car's
Oh,
extended
sure,
warranty.
it's got extended warranty. Yeah.
Damn it, fettuccine.
All right.
He still does it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Oh,
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Where is he? He's on chat. He
Okay, right, Tad. You are
Yeah.
up, my friend.
All right.
What do you want to do?
absolutely. So, I'm gonna move directly towards that big rock formation right here. Nope, that's the measure tool. This one right here.
Yep. Do you want to go behind it?
Yep, just right behind
In
it.
fact, if you can manipulate the screen, you can move your own tokens. I don't mind doing that.
Oh, can I?
Can you grab hold of it? and
I
move
don't
it?
believe I don't think I can. No, I
You
can't
All
select
right.
it.
No problem. All right.
No, we'll work on that later.
do it.
Okay, so I'm behind that rock formation.
Yep.
I'm going to use my short bow and take a shot at this spider up here.
Okie dokie. Take
That
your
is
shot.
a d20. Ooh, uh-oh. Okay, that's a 9 to hit.
That misses. So
No,
you take
figured
aim
it
and
did.
just just bounces off the very disgusting looking tree behind. So I take
He's
it
flustered. He's
were you
freaked
going
out.
for the one at the top of the screen, yeah?
Correct, yes.
Right, cool. All right. Do you
Yeah,
have do you have cunning action yet?
I do,
Level 2, you
yeah.
do.
So I do. So bonus action, I'm going to hide now.
Roll a strength check for
and-
me. Roll a stealth check for me.
Much, much better. That is a 19 plus 9, I believe, for 28. Yeah, 28 to hide.
Okay, you believe you're hidden.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of your turn.
That's my turn.
Finland, you're up.
Okay, I don't know how to measure. Like, what am I the closest to within 45 feet?
That little measure tool on the left side of your bar, that little roll, like yardstick, the second above the d20, you can like measure around. Like
Oh,
hook and
okay.
tag.
So, okay, so
By the way, I'm so excited this is working, guys.
Okay.
okay.
I love it.
So I'm gonna go after the same one
Okay, cool.
on top.
What are you using weapon way?
I'm gonna use unarmed strike since I have a 40 feet and I 5 feet reach with unarmed strike.
Okay, if you want to get over there with have you got 45 feet of movement?
40.
I got 40 feet.
40 feet of movement. Right, as the crow flies, that means that you're going directly over one of those chasmos drops into the water. So what I'm gonna ask,
Oh,
you wouldn't be able to make it there unless you have a serious like jumping power. That's a 15 to 20 foot gap that you've got to jump over if you want to go as the crow flies.
oh,
If
okay.
you want to make it round, you'll probably be able to get close, but you won't be able to unarmed strike on this turn.
Okay, so know what? I'll get close and I'll use my dagger attack, which is range of 20 feet.
You want to throw a dagger? Yeah.
Throw it.
Okay, go for it. So
We'll throw a dagger.
do you want to pop up to where Tad is, or a bit closer? So 5.
Yeah, a bit closer, like
15,
as
20,
far as you can,
25,
as far as you can put me.
Actually, to be honest, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. No, you can get to about there. So you won't be in. Oh shit. Yeah, you're not in melee, but you can throw.
Okay, I will throw. So
Go ahead.
okay, so
Make your
that's,
shot.
1d6 plus 4.
Or once you hit, you gotta roll the hit.
Yeah, roll the hit first.
That's so what? D20, right?
Yeah, D20, add your dexterity modifier, and if you're proficient in daggers, add your proficiency modifier as well to that roll.
Yeah, I do got proficiency. Okay, so I have a 12 plus 4,
Plus 2.
and then you say add plus 2, So that's 16.
That definitely hits. Okay, so roll damage for me.
Okay.
So you whip it, it goes directly into one of the joints between the leg and the body, and you just hear this
Okay.
as gouts of like purple blood start to like pour out of it.
Okay. 5 plus 4, so 9 damage.
Damn! You know that thing when Shelob gets the sword in her underside and she starts to do that sort of like that rumble round all 8 legs? You see this happen right now. This you fucked that spider up. It's looking hurt. Very, very hurt. Right, do you want to... So your movement's done. Do you have a bonus action? I don't think you do currently, do you?
Well, I have...
At level 2.
Well, yeah, I can... No, not to attack, no. But any actions I can... No, I'm good. Oh.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn. So next up we have... Where's my initiative bonus? Elwin.
Can I get within 30 feet of any of the bad guys?
Any of the bad guys. Well, you have one. You have one down the bottom of the screen here. That you'll probably be able to, if you want to make it down the bottom end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can probably get to about there, which is just 30 feet away.
Okay. I want to go that direction as far as I can, 30 feet.
So that was there, I believe. Yeah.
And then, oh shoot. I'm going to, because I can see Tad and Finn over there engaging, I'm going to give Tad inspiration.
Okay.
And then, yeah, in my turn, I'm going to wait.
You just gonna, are you holding your turn, or?
No, because I need to get closer.
Okay, so that's that. So you finish your turn. All right. So you're not going to hold an action or anything.
Nope.
Right. Okay. Is giving inspiration a bonus action or is it an action?
Bonus action. Right?
Bonus. Okay.
Bonus action.
No problems. All right. That's the end of your turn. Right. The creatures that you don't know what they are, even though the names are underneath them, because I'm an idiot. It is now their turn. They are going to...
For what it's worth, we can't see their names on our map.
No.
So
Fantastic.
we can see them on stream, but not on the map we're looking at.
Yeah.
Well, that helps.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay. Right, this one here is going to... she's going to move 5 feet this way and then disappear from sight. And she's going to reappear right there. As she, very much like Keyleth, you just see that the bark just starts to crack and break and shoot open. It's not a nice vibrant green inside there. It is a icky brown orange mess, and she just scorps into it. And then a very similar sort of opening appears on the other side of the tree, right where you are, Finland, and you just see this thing appear. Now, these nymphs, as they kind of are normally very beautiful in visage. They are they're very elven in features. They're very fey. They're very beautiful normally. These ones in particular, they are old. They are haggard. They are humped. They are dripping with the same sort of ooze that's coming out of the trees as this like almost like dryad hag is coming towards you. But unfortunately she can't use anything else on her turn because she just used tree stride, so she's going to stay there. The other one, He's just going to use her movement speed to come down to there. And that's going to be the end of their turn. It's now Opal, you're up. What are you doing, my dear?
Can I shoot this guy with my crossbow?
Which guy?
The guy that's like at the top, the spider that I think Finland was attacking.
Yep. What are you shooting with?
Crossbow.
Okay.
Just a normal bolt.
Normal bolt, yeah. That's 80 feet of normal range. So, yep. Go ahead and make your shot.
Okay. Natural 20 plus 3.
Oh,
Ooh,
damn! A damn.
First crit of the game. That's party.
Yeah.
Okay, roll damage and double those dice for me, please. Just don't double the modifiers.
Okay.
Natural 20. Jesus Christ. This poor spider.
Oh yeah.
9 plus 1, so 10.
10? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gone.
You just see the spider just sort of, as it's in like this rumbling sort of death throw, it just sort of just turns and looks in your direction as the arrow straight between the middle of the eyes, and the body just explodes into this. So Finland, you just get covered in shit. It's icky. It's not nice. It's not burning you or anything, but it just feels disgusting. So okay, spider down.
Let's go, Opal.
Nice shot.
Delete.
Delete.
Okay, would you like to move anywhere with your movement speed, or do you want to stay where you are? You stay.
I think I'm good.
Squishy girl,
Yeah.
staying put. Good idea.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, we're moving on to Bird.
Can Bird get up behind or like next to Tad with my 35 feet?
Yeah, you can go further than him, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh,
Like-
you get right next to him, so like there.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Bird is very curious about these creatures,
Okay.
so she wants to get a better look, but I am going to go ahead, and the spiders are gross, and we know that they are a problem, so we're going to take care of one of those.
Okie dokie.
And I'm going to, I would like to Eldritch Blast this one here.
Eldritch Blast. Okay, go for it. Roll your attack.
So that's a cantrip, right?
That is a cantrip.
So I just have to roll the, I just have to roll
So
the
it's-
damage.
No, so it's a D20.
Still roll
attack.
It's still attack roll. So roll a D20, add your spellcasting
Okay.
modifier.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
That's a 5 plus
Ooh.
3, 8.
Ooh, it just slides by. Just
Yeah.
give me a physical representation of how your Eldritch Blast looks as it comes out. I just want to know. How does your magic look?
I think she's just gonna like stick her hand out, and this green, like leafy moss bomb just takes
A
off.
moss bomb. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So it kind of like almost as if for like the Mortal Kombat. Get over here.
Yeah.
It sort of comes out a little way first as you send the target, and then as you extend your arm, it flies out. But it's tactile. It's almost like it's got some moisture to it. You know, as it goes. But unfortunately, it just flies straight past your intended target, and it scatters across the rocks behind it. So you missed, unfortunately. But do you want to do anything else with your turn?
No, I'll hold on.
You hold on.
I'm
Okay,
good.
right.
Yeah.
It is now the spiders go.
Finland gets hit by the rocks that exploded. Like, nice shot. Like more sarcastically. As you say, there things are coming at him.
As you
from
just
behind him.
reach up and just scrape it from your face. Right, this guy is going to eek up here.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And it is going to go for a bite attack onto Eloin.
Oh no.
That's a natural 3, so
Pretty
that's a
fine.
6 to hit. Does a 6 hit you?
Like slowly move out of the way and be like,
Yeah, you just tiptoe to the side as the spider just keeps going, and then just stops and goes, "Oh fuck, you're over
you
there."
don't look like.
Yeah,
Like, ole.
he miffed that one. Right, so that's gonna be that one. This guy can't get anywhere to do anything of note, so he's going to stay put. He is going to move up though. He's going to move up there, and he's going to attack the guy who killed his friend. So he's going to make a bite attack on you, Finland.
Well, technically, I heard him. She killed him.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah,
He's looking all over the place. He got compound eyes. He didn't see the secret.
Finland's getting flanked. Uh-oh.
I know.
That is an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
That does hit.
That
That hits.
Yes.
Okay, so that is a 1d6 plus 1 piercing. So you take 2 points of piercing damage as the bite goes into your leg, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. You're looking to beat an 11.
Okay, so
You got this.
15 plus 4. Yeah, so I already beat it. Yeah.
Well done. So you negate the poison damage, which would have been 2d6
crap.
on top of that. As you
Okay,
just
so 2.
you just step back and sort of go into a martial pose, and get away from the fangs that are about to pump the poison into your leg. You get away from that. Okay, that's the end of their turn. So pump it. We get back to the top of the round, which is Tad.
What about
Isha.
Isha?
Isha.
Yeah.
Isha, I'm so sorry.
I'm like,
No.
Isha. Oh.
I'm so sorry, man. You stood there so quietly as well.
Isha would like to rush down to Eloin and the spider that she is fighting.
Which you can absolutely do. Do you want to get right up to her?
He's doing that hero shit.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'd like to flank the spider if I can. I have 30 feet.
Yep. So do you want to go side here or behind or like behind?
Do like if I can ping it. Hang on.
There?
I'm still learning.
I think you just hold click. If it's
Could I get like right diagonal to
Oh,
like
the
the,
opposite-
bottom
the
right
opposite
of
side.
Eloin? Yeah, like right there maybe, or like no, just below the spider.
There?
So I don't. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You can do that at 30 feet. That's no problem.
And then I would like to take my longsword and do a versatile. So take a swipe at the spider.
Okay. Just remind me what versatile does.
It lets me do 1d10 plus 3 because I'm using both hands.
Goodness. Please roll.
And
please
that-
roll to attack.
That is a 19.
Yeah, that kind of hits.
Okay.
Take a big old swing.
Be gross.
What is it? 1d10.
Oh, that's good blind light right there.
3, so that's 11 damage.
11 damage. You just, Eloin, you just see Isha come right past you, pull the sword, and just chop this thing directly in half. It just goes. Delete.
She's just like, okay.
But I was just gonna fuck it up. Yeah, it's a part of the carcass just rolls and
Dad, I got it.
I sidestep it and it's like, ah!
Part of the carcass just rolls, and as it falls towards the water, you can see that it just falls. The water doesn't affect it falling; it just falls straight through, and it hits about maybe 50 feet down, and just you hear this very echoed, quiet splat as it hits the ground. Right. So, do you want to? Is anything else for your turn, Isha, or is that it?
That would be everything for my turn.
Perfect. Okay. Top of the round, we have Tad.
All right. Tad is going to fly over directly opposite the Finland and the Dryad, like right so that he's flanking.
Yes, up here.
Correct. And then going to pull out his rapier and in one fluid motion kind of like unsheath and then go for a stab.
Do it.
Do it.
That's cocked. Ooh. Wait, do I have advantage?
You have advantage because you are flanking, yes, so you can roll again.
One better. 18 plus 7 for a 25 to hit.
Yep.
And because I am my enemy is adjacent, I also get sneak attack
You do get
damage.
sneak attack damage, yes you do.
So excited.
Please roll
The
that
first
d6.
sneak of the
Alright.
game.
Please roll that d6.
So I get, let's see, so it's 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 5. Okay. All right. A little weak. Okay. So the d8 was a 1, so 1 plus 5 plus 5 is 11 damage
So 11 damage.
to the back of this Dryad.
Okay. So you
Um,
in one swift motion unsheath the dagger, and it looks like it's just one move, but you actually pull back and thrust forward, but everyone else just sort of that. You know those you know those clips where people do like this and apples fall in half?
Yeah.
amazing.
That kind of thing. So
Perfect.
you plunge the rapier directly into just below the throat here, and then just pull out as you just see this dark black just. She just turns round to you with this like craning, almost clicking neck, and just goes
Oh yeah.
into your face. Are
Um,
you staying where you are?
I am not. I am going to bonus action, cunning action, disengage,
Fuck yes.
and fly about 20 feet directly up. So I have a better overall view
Okay.
of the
Could
battlefield.
you just keep a notice that you are now in an
Yeah.
elevated position
Yep.
because I can't do it
I
on
got
the
it.
top-down view.
Yep.
Thank you very much for that. Okay, so that ends your turn. So Finland, you're up.
That's my turn.
So as you're covered in, why am I drippings with goo? As you wipe the ichor from your eyes, what are you doing?
Man.
You're surrounded right
Choices?
I know.
Choices.
now. It's like a buffet line.
I think I'm going to attack the Dryad because I think that's more dangerous at the moment.
Okay, go for it.
Okay,
Are you going to use your unarmed strike this time as you are within
yeah,
melee distance?
I am going to use unarmed strike because I get additional damage after that. Okay, so, well, if I hit.
Monk
so.
it up.
11 plus 4 plus 2, 17?
Yep. Definitely.
Okay.
hits.
Sorry, I'm relatively new to combat.
No.
Okay, so a D6 plus 4, so 2 plus 4, that's 6.
6 damage.
Plus it says here damage, you make an attack roll against a creature, and on a hit you deal 1 plus strength bludgeoning damage.
That's a standard unarmed
Yeah,
strike.
that's
since
your
you're a monk, you're
standard
already-
unarmed strike.
Okay, so no? Okay.
So you.
I'm sorry, I'm learning.
No, it's cool. So 6. So what did you say? It's 6 damage. You said, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you just turn around, and as this thing just screamed in Tad's face, you just decide, okay, kidney punch. And your hand sort of goes through something that you didn't want it to go through, and almost gets stuck, and then you just drag out. And what looks like it would be a kidney in a normal person is now sort of like pulsing in your hand. Yes, she's messed up. She's looking angry. Do you want to do anything with your turn, or do you want to stay put?
I'm gonna do a bonus action and do Fury. I can spend a focus point and do Fury Blows.
You do a flurry of blows. A flurry
Yeah.
of bows. Go for it. So that is that
So
one?
I got-
Is that one additional attack? On the bow?
2.
On the, 2 additional attacks. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta do another D20,
Roll
right?
them 20s, boy.
Yeah. 10 plus 4 plus 16.
16 hits. So
Okay,
roll the other
so-
attack as well, just to see if you hit on both, and then you can roll damage.
Okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
13. So yeah.
Yeah, they
13
both-
plus
they-
4 plus 2.
They both hit.
They both hit. Okay. So do I roll twice for the D6 or just roll once?
Well, you roll damage for each attack that you made, so you hit on both of the flurry of blows, so you can roll twice
Okay.
on the
Okay.
attack dice.
Okay. 2 plus 4 is 6, and then 6 plus 6. 6 plus 4. I'm sorry. 2 plus 4, 6, and then 6 plus 4, 10.
So 16. Jesus.
16
Okay.
damage, yeah.
So the secondary punch that goes in, just you go straight through the head. But you're not happy with that. You want to go again. So you pull your hand out of the head, which is
I'm
down
not happy.
just a chasmous hole. And you take your time just to okay, liver, bang. Go straight back in again and just pull yet another decrepit black organ out of this thing as she just melts and drops into a pile of goo on the ground. She's gone. With spectacular fashion. She's dead. Delete. Right.
Nice.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Elowin, you're up.
Okay. Elwyn has had enough of today. She already did not want to leave and get on a cart and go places with people. Now she's seen body parts. Now there's spiders. Little tiny guy got punched to death. Climbing over a chasm. She's over it, and then her new friend came over and just sliced a spider in half in front of her. It's a lot. So she's going to I'm gonna take out a sewing needle. I'm gonna walk up to this intersection here. I think I can get all three, this spider, and the dryad. If I'm in the intersection there.
Okay.
Within
so
30 feet.
Right there?
Yeah.
25, yeah, okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna take my sash and I'm gonna be like, okay, I've got a great idea. I'm gonna cast a spell, and I'm just so mad. I'm gonna go to do the stitch and just prick my finger instead and get a little drop of blood on the needle and rip it through because I'm just pissed, and cast Bane on all three of them.
Oh, damn.
Woo! Yeah.
Okay, so is
That's
that a save on my part?
Yeah, charisma 14.
14.
Yeah.
Ooh. Bear with me a second. Saving throw. Right, the Dryad succeeds with an 18 natural. The spider rolled a natural 17. I'm really sorry about this.
Oh,
No.
Okay, Spider one that's next to Finland, that rolled a 4. So
Yes.
Hey.
it is now baned. So that's a D4 minus 2 any attack rolls, yes?
Yes.
Minus D4.
Yeah,
and
minus
saving
D4
throws, I
to-
believe.
And saving throws.
Saving throws.
Okay, I shall get my little
yeah.
D4 and pop it down. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Okay, so
And then
that's movement action.
Yep, I'm good.
You good? You staying there?
Actually, how far did I go? Do I have any movement left?
You went.
Like
Yeah,
20
you got like
feet-ish?
10 feet.
Go 10 feet backwards
Ping ping.
and go. I don't know what the heck that was, but like
So yeah,
make a little bit hurt you then.
this guy and the dryad just don't have any sort of notion of anything happening, but the spider over here by Finland just sort of looks around and goes, "Well, oh fuck off!" If he could talk, of course, which he cannot. Right, okay, it's in your turn. So it is now my dryad to go. Right, she's going to move slightly up here. Isha, I would like you to make, please, a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okie dokie. 5.
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
You are charmed, my friend,
I'm in danger.
by the creature. So the charmed effect is the charmed creature regards the dryad as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Although the target isn't under the dryad's control, it takes the dryad's requests or actions in the most favourable way it can.
Okay.
Okay. So your mind is no longer your own. She's going to maintain her distance. Actually, no, she's going to move. Can she? No, within 30 feet, right? She's going to stay there. Okay, so if I turn Opal.
I'm gonna go after that spider next to Finland with the crossbow again.
Okay. Shoot!
Two.
What was that?
I missed.
A 2.
It was a 2. Well, 3 technically, but yeah, I missed.
What weapon were you using, sorry?
I was using a crossbow.
The crossbow. So you take
Yeah.
very, very careful aim, and as you depress the trigger, you notice you didn't load it. And the rope just swings forward, but there's no bolt there.
Oh crap!
So mental note.
You understand Opal.
Yeah. So next time mental note. Oh shit! I've got to load it first. Right. Yeah. Cool.
Load it first. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Are you staying where you are?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm staying out of. I'm squishy.
Out of trouble. Okay.
Yeah.
Birdwin.
She looks a little upset because I really wanted to figure out what was going on, and I feel like the dryad would have known. So the one closest to me, I was trying to get to.
Uh-huh.
And she looks a little perturbed.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to know what's happening. But again, the spiders are gross. I would just like to move up to Finland and then attack with a dagger.
To the spider.
Yeah, so I'm like right next to Finland.
Do you want to go down here, right next to the spider, or do you just want to stay there?
Yeah, I'll just go right next to the spider. That's fine.
Ping. Okay, roll for attack.
Natural 1.
You have advantage because you're flanking, right?
Yeah. I'll give you a
Or
advantage
no,
on that.
not flanking.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, I did it again.
2 natural ones.
Stop.
Burn,
Yeah.
burn that dice.
Luck.
Burn that
Yeah,
dice.
the luck on that.
Oh.
Grounded.
Oh, yeah. So what? Were you using a dagger then, or something, or was it a dagger you used to attack?
Yeah.
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 Even so, yeah. So as you go in for attack, the spider just sort of is in the process of looking round at Elowen to say like, "What the fuck?" to the thing, and just sort of steps out of the way as it goes in. I like the fact that my chair rolls so I can do those very dramatic sort of things. Be prepared for more of those, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, do you want to stay where you are? I don't think you've got a secondary attack, have you? Or have you?
No, I'm not gonna use that. I'll just go like back behind Finland. Like right
Finland?
above him.
If you
making
move,
him-
just because this is first combat, I'll let you know
Yeah.
now. I'll just give you a free thing. If you move out of melee range, so if you were to do this and you leave the spider's melee range, it gets a free attack on you. So if you want,
that's right,
to stay, if you want to stay within 5 feet, you negate the attack of opportunity. But if you move outside of that 5 feet range, it gets
I'll
attacked.
stay where I'm at.
Right. It does have
That's
a
fine.
-4 to attack though because it's bane.
Yeah. I have my armor too.
You have your armor too. Do you want to try
Yeah,
and move?
so I'm good. Yeah, I'll just stay.
You have a stay put. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Right. So it is now the spider, which is now going to. Well, it's going to attack you, Bird, because you just had a go
Swung
at
at it.
That's a 5. I'll just roll the d4 just for shits and giggles. Why not? Which was a 4, so it was a 1 to hit.
We understand each other.
Amazing.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. So yeah.
They both like dog.
So it was almost like a playful sort of thing. It's like you missed and did this, and it just purposely just like put his leg over to the side.
Yeah.
Just so that, almost like he's communicating with you and trying to say hi, even though it's fucked up. Right. So so this spider now is actually going to move because it's got a target in range, which is that one. And it's going to take a bite attack on you, which is an 18 to hit.
Ooh.
A little bit. It hits a little bit.
A little bit? Okay. All right. So it's 1d6. That is 3 points of piercing damage as the spider goes and bites onto your leg. And I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
That's a 14.
14. You negate the poison damage. Well done. So you just pull away again, and you feel the fangs just leave your flesh, and it doesn't sound. But then you just see this spray of as it comes out. That was about to go into your leg.
Oh.
Right, that's the end of the spider's go. Isha, you're up.
I'm charmed, am I not?
You are charmed.
So what?
What
will you have me do?
You look to your new master, or your best friend now, which is this haggard old green thing that's about 30 feet from you. She looks and she just points at the small, wide-eyed girl that just was attacked by the spider, and says, "Finish her off." So, Isha, I would like you to make an attack on Elwyn.
That's hurtful.
Do I have being charmed? I have to follow. You said that I have to follow their commands. Now, would I have to do versatile because that's what I did last round, or do I have a choice in doing single-hand or double-handed?
The wording of it says, although the target isn't under the Dryad's control, it takes the Dryad's requests or actions with the most favourable way it can. So I'm going to give you the benefit of choice on this, whether you want to take versatile or not. But it's still either going to be a 1d8 or 1d10 damage if you hit.
Okay. I will just take a swipe with my longsword since I'm under their control.
Okay, roll for attack.
That is an 11.
What's your armor class?
Oh, misses!
Misses. So instinctually within you, you knew that this is actually your friend, so you purposely just whiff it. But then you look back at the Dryad and go, look, I did what you told me. But you put it really wide. So the sword just swings over your head. You feel the wind of it as it passes like directly over your scalp. But yes, Isha, you now. I'll just see if you can get to make a save at the end of this.
Okay.
Sorry, 2 seconds. Just reading a lot of stuff.
You're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry, you can't roll to be uncharmed, so you remain remain loyal to your disgusting leafy master.
They do call me a tree hugger, so.
as your arms open out and walk towards. Okay, top of the round, Tad.
All right. Tad is very much up in the air and looking at what's happening. Just saw that and is real thrown off, real confused. Is it an action, or can I like take a second to analyze? Like, is this from the creature? Is like an influence thing? Like, how much Tad would know about what's happening right now? Like, or did I just see like our new compatriot?
I'll give you a sort of free action to make an insight check if you wish.
Okay, fabulous. -1. 19. 19 -1, so 18.
19. Sorry, what were you trying
18.
to? 18. What were you trying to deduce? Whether it was coming from?
Figure out, like, hey, did he just betray us and attack
Oh, I
Elwyn,
see.
or is
Yeah,
this
yeah.
like an influenced kind of deal? Just
Well,
so I know, like.
You're currently, I'd say, what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25. You're about 50 feet away at this point.
Yeah.
So from Isha, you're even further away from the Dryad itself.
Sure.
I would say with an 18, you. As you saw Isha walk forward, you did notice that the normal gold glint in his eyes when the light flashes it was no longer there, and it was a darker shade of like a browny black sort of color to his eyes.
Okay.
I know that's incredibly specific to 50 feet away as well, but you do have keen eyesight. So yeah, you. Also, he wasn't walking as in his normal like proud striding self. He was almost like a shambling walk, as if he was being told to do this.
Got it. Okay.
So, yeah,
okay.
You've
With
picked that up.
Perfect. With that, I'm just gonna fly right here into the center of this 30 feet mark.
Okay.
And then just take a shot with my longbow at the dryad in the corner.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead.
Or short bow, excuse me.
Short bow.
It's a 9 plus 7 for 16.
That definitely hits.
Plus.
Perfect.
Roll damage.
I do not get sneak attack in this instance because I didn't have advantage. I should have planned for that, but I didn't. Okay. So it's just 1d6 plus 5. That's a 4, so 9 damage to the dryad.
9 damage. Okay.
We'll see how this goes, but I'm just gonna since I don't have any more movement, I should have planned this so much better. I don't have any more movement, so up in the sky, I'm gonna kind of just like curl away and attempt to hide in the sky.
In the air?
In the middle of the air. You know.
Oh, do it. Roll me a
mean no one will
roll a
look up.
stealth check, but roll a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Two nat 20s.
Oh, no, it was a 17 and a 5, but still 14.
14
stealth.
Okay. At the longest push, you think, yeah, this works. This absolutely works. That little leaf that's coming over is going to completely obscure my view.
Perfect. Incredible.
You're the happiest fairy that ever was. You are now just
Going
hovering,
for it. I'm
making-
a little,
making a
It's
rather
dark in here,
loud
kinda.
buzzing sound in the middle of the air with nothing to hide behind. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. You sound like a herd of wasps. You are that quiet.
just a floating.
Where the fuck did Tad
Just
go?
in a ball. Oh, God. Okay. Jesus. That's my turn.
It's just a ball of noise.
I'm just a golden snitch with
Yeah.
just in.
Yeah.
Just a stationary
Oh, God.
snitch. Perfect. I love it.
That's it.
Right. Okay. He's at the end of your go.
That's my turn.
That worked out even
Amazing.
better than if you'd had to actually planned it.
Peak D&D.
remarkable.
Let's party.
I love D&D.
Oh, God.
Finland.
Love this game.
As you start to contemplate to take your turn, you just look up at this orb that's just now appeared in the sky 20 feet ahead of you. So what's Tad doing? Oh, right, yeah. Spider.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go again.
Oh.
Like, another one. Okay. The one. Unarmed strike.
Go for it.
So. 11 plus 4 plus 2. 6. 17.
Definitely hits. Definitely.
Okay.
hits.
Okay. And okay. 1d4. 4 plus 4, 8.
Yep, you sundered that spider. You punched its lights out, literally. It is gone.
Delete.
Is it dead?
It is dead.
It's gone?
It is.
Oh, it's dead. Okay. Okay.
It is zipped from the map. Would you like to move anywhere? Because you have your full movement speed still left, as you didn't move to make that punch.
Yes, I would like to move toward the dryad. as close as far as it can get me.
So you've got 30. Just bring me a distance thing.
Or-
Can I do the distance?
Yeah, I think so. You should be able to.
There?
40 feet speed.
Yeah,
Or
cool.
no.
It's 40 feet, yeah? There.
Yeah, 40 feet, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so as you move, you just hear this. as you walk underneath the perfectly stealthed Tad.
He's like, walk out.
Okay, that's the end of your turn. Elowen, you're up.
I've gone from angry to bewildered as Isha just came and took a swing above my head. Now Tad's behind his hands. And then Finn came running past me and the spider that I have next to me. Like, okay. Put the tiny sewing back in, take out a darning needle, which is about this big. Take it and use it as a dagger and just try to slam it into this spider.
Yes,
Here.
go for it.
Nice.
Roll for attack.
That's only a 10
Oh,
hit.
just misses.
There's just too much going on.
Yeah, you're completely distracted as you make that attack, and the spider just managed to just sidestep out of the way, and you hit the rock. Kind of blunt the needle a little bit as well, just on that miss.
Oh, the worst.
But would you like to say where you are?
I'm just gonna tiptoe backwards. I feel like these weirdos have it covered. I'm gonna just go back like 15 feet
Okay.
away from the spider.
Okay. Right. In that case, the spider, and because he's charmed,
Oh, no.
I was wondering this.
Oh, so sorry. Oh, no.
Isha's also going to take a swipe. Do you want to make this move or not? I'm going to give you one choice. I'm going,
No,
I'm going
I'll
to be,
stay
I'm going to be
there.
kind DM.
Thank you. I'll just stay there then.
Right. Okay. Right. No more helping on free actions from attacks.
The spider
I'll just
each
leave it
trying to do a tag team move on
The
him.
only reason I did that for a second time, just to remind you, is because you would have taken 2 opportunity attacks and not
Yeah.
just
Thank you, I appreciate it. No, I think maybe, you know what I'll do is I'll just take a note out of Tad's book and I'll just kind of like get down on the ground.
one. Do you also
You
make?
can't see me.
Do you also make a
Oh, you can't see
noise?
me.
No, I'm not gonna make a noise. That's silly.
I don't know if it's silly. I don't know if I would say that's the word I would use.
I'm having so just roll the stealth check, because why not? I'd love you to hide behind nothing.
12.
Nope.
Like this. You can see me.
The spider just goes and just looks down as you crouch.
Here's follows you.
Am I?
What
Question
about you,
mark?
He can't see me. Right. Okay. It's now the Dryad's turn. She looking
Just see
rather
me sit down
angry.
in the crouch.
He's going to. She's going to go to Finland, I think.
Of course. Why not? Everybody else is going to
Okay.
I got a couple of bullets left in this gun here. Like,
You gotta reload your arms.
Right. You see, as she walks forward, she literally reaches inside herself and pulls out a rib, or what you think is a rib.
Oh, not again, not again, not again. Screw.
And you see this rib just start to glow with a dark green sort of putrescence, and it extends as she casts
Oh.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh. Oh god.
And she's going to take a
Word.
swing up on Yo,
Oh gosh.
Nice, Layla.
which is a +6 to hit. That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, I think that hits.
hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so it's 1d8 plus 4. Ooh, damn. That is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
as she absolutely cleans your clock and whaps you around the back of the head.
I'm down to 4 hit points.
Ooh! Unfortunately, she can't do anything else because that is the end of her turn. So she's going to remain where she is. So up next is Opal.
The Dryad. Opal is experiencing things today that she has never experienced before. She is. Her emotions are pretty wild.
Okay.
So she's going to
Oh, okay.
reach her hand,
Oh.
scream, and cast Firebolt at the Dryad that.
Just like Michaela would, I guess.
Just
It's
pull the rib out.
firebolt.
Yeah. Bolt.
Just
Yeah,
checking.
not-
just
yeah.
checking. Just checking. It's not an area of effect.
Not fireball, like
Kill all your
No,
friends.
not
Spell.
Fireball,
Just okay.
Firebolt.
And ask how far the party was. I said it. That's fireball.
Firebolt. So what's the distance on that spell? Is it 150 feet or something stupid?
120.
120 feet. Yeah. Okay. Right. So
120.
roll for
Yeah.
attack. I would say
That's a 16.
that she's got partial cover, so she's going to get just a little bit of boost for your AC, unless you want to move so you can actually get it more of a clear shot.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Gonna move forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
give me a clear shot.
if I pop you down to sort of like there, then you've got a straight run, straight across to her.
Yeah.
All right. So roll.
Yeah.
So what do you roll for a attack?
16.
16 hits. So it's a D10
nice.
for the damage dice. You don't add anything to it. It's just a D10 roll. 10.
Damn.
No.
Yay!
Oh.
Amazing.
So Opal, having whiffed the last shot on the crossbow, not even putting a bolt in the thing, she sort of like ambles forward, thinks to herself quietly, and as that happens, like a an orange-yellow light starts to emanate from her, from the back and from her head and from around her, and then it coalesces into a small red mote, which shoots forward, and you just see this thing incinerate. She's still alive, but she is now on fire, and looking remarkably hurt. You
Village
nearly,
is there dazed. Like, he's like,
you
bleeding.
almost got it. You almost got it.
ooh.
Right,
Man.
so that's the end of your turn, Opal. Birdwin, you're up.
So she's seen. You should take a swing at Elwyn.
Mm-hmm.
Tad shoot at the Dryad. Finland almost go down from Dryad, and now Opal's going after her. So she is going to move up. Let's say here. Because I don't want to get too close. Because again, Finland got real hurt.
Yeah. So okay, so there was it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And
As you, I've got to do it. I'm going to do it because I've got to do it. As you walk on it. What is that? What is that strange invisible noise? I just don't know.
and she's just gonna come on. Let's do this time, and cast Eldritch Blast again.
Yes, Eldritch Blast.
Blast. That's a 15 plus 5 for 20.
Oh, that hits her and her
Yeah.
extended family.
And that's a D10
It is a D10.
for 3 damage.
How do you want to do this?
No.
Nice.
Let's go.
So again, it's like a mossy
Mm-hmm.
blast, and I'm assuming this was some kind of tree woodland creature, so the moss is gonna take back over the corruption.
Okay.
Delete her.
So
Nice.
as the moss just sort of like just peeks out from the palm of your hand a little bit, like the little pincer from Scorpion, and then you fire it forward. It sort of like slaps into a face and sort of encompasses round the head, cuts off the circulation to her breathing, and you just see her neck just just snap as she
Hijo.
falls to the ground.
Oh, spoke Spanish there. Holy crap.
No longer moving.
Amazing.
I wanted to know what
She
this
gone.
is, but
No, they've not
man.
disappeared. I've just deleted it from the
Right,
map,
yeah,
so
yeah,
I know
They
she's
did,
dead.
I was about to say, yeah.
The corpse is
Wow.
still there.
Really
The
did.
corpse is still there. So,
Yeesh.
right. Is that the end of your turn, Bird?
Good stuff.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So, the one remaining spider. Just give me a second.
because Isha's not charmed anymore, right?
No, as the dryad's dead, as the dryad dies, you feel the influence on your mind start to fade and drop off, and your eyes go back to that lovely golden sheen. So your mind is your own again. Nah, it's just gonna just go for Elwood again because it's right next to him. Sorry.
But I'm hiding.
He rolled he rolled a 22 on his perception check. You're not hiding. But I will eat my chagrin because I just rolled a 2.
Oh.
So it's almost like it's playing with its food. It just sort of both of the legs go down either side of you, and it just sort of like growls in your face, but doesn't really want to attack this time. Okay, it doesn't want to.
Just kind of like,
It's chosen not to.
what is going on?
It's like nah. It's like what's that noise up there, by the way? It was too
Might as
distracted.
well happen.
It was too distracted by Tad's perfect stealth that he couldn't hit.
The favorite part about that is you
I-
don't have to use
I-
the wings to fly. So you actually
I'm
use the
so
wings to fly
happy
your eye.
I'm so happy
Correct.
I'm recording this because that is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen. Right, Isha, your mind is now your own. As you come back into yourself, you're pissed. Something got into your head and started controlling you. So what are you doing?
So Isha does like a quick shake to kind of like get that gross, like corrupted control over him,
Uh-huh.
and then he's just gonna duck low and dash around Elwyn and take a real big swipe at the spider because he's pissed.
So around to there. Swing. Swing, bada bada
And
bada
that-
bada bada.
So that's a 16 plus 5, so 21.
Good grief, yes. Hits. It hits. Were you versatile in this?
No, I was not. Just a quick, like, one-handed swipe with my longsword.
There you go.
And then that was a 2, but plus 5, so 7 total damage.
How do you want to do this?
There it is.
I think the way Isha's gonna do it is because he sort of did like a side dash around Elwyn.
Mhm.
He's gonna take a huge swipe, and it's gonna be just above Elwyn's head, and then it's just gonna cleave the spider horizontally in like one big
Yeah.
flashy slice.
Nice.
Mhm.
So in slow motion for the second time.
Yep.
First of all, on quite a malicious miss, you hear this huge piece of metal just over your head as you turn around and look, and you just see this spider just horizontally bisected as the
Ghost ship.
the momentum of the blade just takes the top half of it off and onto the ground as the legs lose power and just fall into a heap in front of you.
I
Spider.
just look back at Isha and I'm like, I'm on board to help you make you look cool, but like, just tell me next time, okay? Oh my god.
As you say that, his coat is still billowing in the wind that he made as he rushed past you, and it just comes to a nice rest.
Isha looks back with the biggest puppy dog eyes, and he's like, "I'm so sorry."
Oh, I give him a hug. It's okay, buddy.
We're both covered in spider goop. It's probably not a good idea
Yeah.
to hug.
I don't care.
I want to
Do I
get out.
look
The
like-
mist hits me because I'm right next to the spider. Like, I'm gonna get hit. I get hit again. Like, oh god.
Okay, there's 2 seconds, guys.
Oh, everybody, prestidigitation on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Phil's
I'll-
gonna need it.
I'll freezes the room.
Yep. From Brute again.
Right, just give me 2 secs just to get this battle music off.
Finland just looks like a giant booger.
We
Because
just went to an ad break, too. That's like
because
the
he-
most perfect timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oy.
And it only gets
We
a little
wanna-
bit, so I'm just gonna stand there for a minute by Finland, just like.
Yeah, he's just standing there like, you know.
He's got his arms
He
wide
posed.
open.
Let's
like,
go. Clean up
yeah,
time.
he's just like arms wide open, just like spray me.
Might remind everybody, I'm at 4 hit points.
True.
Yeah.
I threw so many fists and got taken so many fists back.
No, while I'm over there prestidigitationing all the spider guts off, as soon as there's a clean enough spot for my hand to go, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull us out the battle screen, back into the play screen, and hopefully everything's back in its old place. It is.
It is. It worked.
Yay!
Oh,
I'm still
yeah.
here.
I
Yay!
love
I'm still
my
here.
new toy. I love my new toy.
This feels like
when
a
you get-
perfect bathroom break time. What do you guys think?
Absolutely. I'm gonna say we're gonna
Yes,
we're gonna
please.
take a break there because we're just over 2 hours in. So
Finland would like to be healed first before he goes to the bathroom.
You get 12 hit points.
Damn.
Cure Wounds.
Nice.
you heal
Great
at 12 hit
cure.
points.
What are you at,
Good
Finland?
roll.
I'm at 16 now. Thank gosh.
Nice.
You still have more? Do you need more healing?
My max is 21, so I could use a little more healing. Yeah.
Okay.
I did take out 2 spiders and a dryad.
You could instead just
Yeah,
just to
I'll-
remind you
I
guys. You
took
can,
a rib in the head.
Wait.
Guys, just to remind you, instead of wasting spell slots, you can take short rests and use hit dice to heal up.
Oh, there we go. I can get my focus point back too. So yeah. No.
Just a friendly friendly reminder. Because remember, you
I
don't get
forget
those spell
about the-
slots back until a long rest. So
Yeah.
right,
Forget about that.
I can cast cantrips at will, right? Like they don't take.
yeah.
They don't take.
They,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
as often as you please.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go for a quick bathroom break. We'll say, is 5 minutes long enough, or do you want to take longer?
Oh yeah.
5 minutes is good.
5?
No, that's
okay,
fine, yeah.
not exactly, but around 5 minutes is fine. Okay, so I'm just going to go into a beer out back screen and make sure you just mute your microphone so people can't hear you because your mics are still going to come through. And we'll see you in about 5 minutes, guys. Okay, I've just brought us back, guys, but you don't have to rush. I'm actually going to catch up with chat for really quickly, just to say hello to people who are actually in the chat. And there are people here. Hello, people. Thank you so much for coming in. Gettysburg, hello, I am here. Gettysburg, Lance is here, Pizza Lord's here. Quentin Stark. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love your sound effects, it's so great. I try. Fettuccine, I would like to rage. Thanks, Fat. Can someone give me a cast rundown? There were ads and I missed a bunch. Okay, yes. Right, so Bree is playing Elwyn, who is a ASMR. Okay. In fact, I'll let them tell you. We can do a very brief sort of like...
Go through it real quick.
Yeah. Just for those who missed or were on ad breaks, would you please just give a very brief description of your characters again before we start up again?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll start top left and then go down.
Okay. I'm Brianna. I'm playing Elwyn. She's under 3 feet tall ASMR. Gold skin, platinum blonde hair. Her ears are shaped kind of like wings, and she has the biggest blue eyes you've ever seen. And there's just something a little otherworldly about her.
Cool. Okay.
That's it.
Opal.
Amazing.
Me.
Yeah.
My name is Nikki. I'm playing Opalescence Runeholder. That's her full name. She goes by Opal. She's a little under 3 feet tall. She's got like bronzy kind of skin. She's got green hair and kind of wild red hair that she's trying to keep tamed. She's got like a blue little gnomey hat on. Pockets and pouches everywhere.
Lovely. He should just really quick. Carry on.
Isha is a 6'3" man of the sea human fighter.
He's devilishly handsome and oh so daring.
All right.
Tad.
Is it me next?
Yeah.
Tad is a 2'6" fairy rogue. He's got 2 sets of bumblebee wings, buds when he fly. He doesn't have to, but that's just what he does. He has some like very stone gray, pale blue kind of skin, white hair, purple eyes. My name is Jacob, the Crispy Ninja, as most of you know me. Crispy, that's me. Hi, hello. That's it.
Oh, we're still missing a Tom.
We are still missing a Tom.
I
I just noticed he's not.
I'm
Sorry,
Shelby.
Sean.
I am playing Birdwin, also known as Bird. She is a wood elf. She is about 5'6", copper skin, dark hair, wears a lot of green. Bree made her. There she is. Beautiful. She's adorbs. That's me.
At some point, I will learn how to put the images where that
We'll
big
get fancier.
broken planet is in the corner, and I'll be able to show you the character art that Bree did, which is fantastic. Okay. I'm assuming Tommy's going to come back.
Yeah, Quentin, that's the secret. All of us are. What's up, bud? What up?
What did he say?
I shall
But
be
yeah, you know me as Bonsai normally.
Yeah, these guys are all streamers in their own right, so if you're not already following, follow them. And they're all peaches. Of course they're all peaches.
We hide in the shadows.
Tad does it really well.
I do. I
In midair.
or in midair, and just a buzzing.
Tad can hide behind dust.
This is good stuff. Mhm.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
My cat's wanting to roll dice.
Oh, mine was
Have him
too.
roll for deception.
Yeah.
All right.
Roll for bullshit.
There.
I rolled a
Oh,
3.
right
That's
away.
not.
20.
Cheers, Fat. Thank you, Fat. I will get a command put up with all your tags on, and I'll post it.
Oh, true.
On the next one.
Good call.
Yeah, the art's fantastic, of course it is. I can't wait to show you actually, because she's done some character stuff as well, which is just fantastic.
Yeah, I heard.
Right, I'll sort of get going. I'm assuming Tommy's going to like wheel his way back in. Oh, get a spokes doing it. What's a good man? Right, right. I've got to cancel chat off, otherwise I'll get too distracted. But I love you all. Thank you so much for being here, and chat's gone. Right. Okay, so you bringing it back in. You are now in this chamber. The sundered bodies of your enemies lie before you. What would you like to do?
First of all, I think Bird was impressed by Isha's swordplay. Okay. And I'm gonna turn around and check this tree out.
You're checking the tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing? Are you investigating or just perceiving?
Investigating.
Investigation check. All right. What are you looking for?
Um.
Are you trying to like find out why it's weeping, or are you?
Yeah, like what? Yeah, what its deal is. Why is it leaking?
Like the source of corruption, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, roll investigation check.
That is 16. 16.
16. You have specifically have come across this substance once before in the past, when you had a run-in with a certain entity from your past.
Got it.
You don't quite know what it is, and you don't know how it works, but you have been in contact with this substance before. With a 16, I'll just that's kind of all you're gonna get with that.
Okay. Would I know if it's dangerous to us?
It no, yeah, you would know that. It only affects the thing that it has been put upon. So you can take it and manipulate it and try and find out other things from it. You can take a sample if you wish, and take it away and ask somebody else if they have the wherewithal to find out what this is. Somebody with pockets, yeah. But straight away on a look, you don't actually know what it is.
Okay.
All right. What about
I was totally distracted. Why do I need pockets? Am I supposed to take some of this for you?
Yeah, this goop, I would like to find its source. Do you have something we could like take some with? It's okay to touch it. But it's very curious and I think we should keep some.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna take a vial. I assume I have a vial.
Which yes, of course you would have a vial. I would say you definitely have vials.
Scoop some of that up, put a stopper in it, and hand it to Bird.
Thank you so much.
So just mark down in your inventory that you have a vial of black ichor.
Got it.
I love that word. Right, what's the rest of you doing? Tad, are you still in the air?
No. So I have come down. I have unfurled, and
so graceful.
brought my wings in and just gently floated down. Tad is going to flutter over to that dryad that was on up here, like the north end of the map, the one that didn't get like charred to be unrecognizable.
Yes.
Whoa. I did put
It's-
quite a
it-
few holes in
Sorry.
You did. Their face is gone. But is it a long stretch to assume that the same kind of ichor in the tree is what's in these dryad hags, like the corruption there, or is it
No,
like?
I mean, what's your? I think. What's your passive investigation? Is it like? Is it quite high?
That's a great question. Passive investigation's 14,
Yeah,
so not
14.
crazy.
You
but-
can with your eyes, you
Mhm.
can see that.
Tickled me. Sorry.
You jazz. With your eyes, yeah, you can see that they are, you know, pretty much exactly the same. Whatever has corrupted the tree has also made its way into these woodland sort of fey creatures, and
Got it.
also you can see on the spiders' corpses there's a little bit of trace on there as well.
Okay. Okay. In that case, I would like to just go over to the water and kind of stick my hand in and just see, because when the corpse went in, nothing happened. It just kind of like fluttered through. Like, is there any resistance? Is it actually liquid? Like, what is that whole thing happening?
As you put your hand into the water,
Oh shit.
you feel water.
Okay.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Huh.
You also feel a very warm, like glow, and like the light fountain in the middle is emanating warmth, and you can just feel that sort of that's lapping against your skin as you stand next to it. But you have absolutely no clue as to how the light is coming out of the water.
I wanted to investigate the water because I was drawn to it when we first came in.
Okay.
That was kind of my focus. So, see if it's something that I've read about.
Okay.
Before.
Yeah. So, roll a history check.
Okay. 18.
18. You have you not necessarily come across the light fountain in the middle. This is something that's just completely new to you. But the fact that you've read about something called phasing water or phasing liquid. That certain things have absolutely no bearing on the fact that it exists as a series of matter in the world, but other things can interact with it as if it's just normal water. So certain entities and certain creatures will not affect it; it'll just pass through like air. But other creatures will go and it'll actually be visceral water. So it's
Well, I
this
know.
is a phenomenon called phasing water.
Will I know which types of creatures will pass through it and which
Well,
types
as you
will
put your hand, as you go and investigate and put your hand towards it, as you were putting the ichor in the vial, a little bit of that ichor actually landed on your hand, and as you go through, you don't feel water at all.
What about with my other hand? It has no
Your
ichor
other
on
hand,
it.
your other hand, it's just like you put it in a pool of water, but the hand that's got the ichor on it just passes through as if it's air.
You seeing this, Tad?
Yeah, I don't love that, to be honest. I'm gonna kind of flutter over towards the light fountain
Okay.
and try to interact with that as well. Like look at it and kind of see, and maybe try to reach out and
I'm gonna
touch
tell
it.
Tad about phasing water.
Reach out and touch someone.
Yeah.
I think this is something called phasing water. I've read about this before. Where some entities will go through it and some entities won't.
Tad,
Ah.
as you reach out and you go to touch the water itself, make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Oh shit. Okay.
I don't trust any of this.
What do you roll?
Smart Shelby.
No.
That's a 4 total there, friends.
As you go in, you felt the warmth of it when it was lapping like quite close to you, but as you go and physically touch it, This is like lava hitting your hand.
Oh.
This is fucking hot. You take 8 points of fire damage
Whew.
Ooh.
as you instinctually pull your hand back away from this thing, and just like nothing ever happened, it just continues to fall. But as you know now that this is made of some like intense heat, you would expect it when it hits the water. There are sizzles, but there's no sizzle. It just drops in as if it's like a pebble dropping into an ocean. This is weird shit.
I will let out like a shriek and buzz away a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Just say, I think that might just be the sun. I don't know. It's really.
Okay. All right.
The sun's
I don't trust
crying.
this-
I'm
I
gonna
don't trust
touch
this
Dad
non-water.
and cure wounds
You're gonna cast
What
Cure
happened?
Wounds.
because I feel like it was my fault that
No, you're fine.
he.
You're fine. Huh.
Okay. I'd like actually, Elowen, you've already got 19 passive perception, which is just ridiculous.
He really hates it.
I'm just gonna have to roll stealth checks the entire campaign now because your eyes are too fucking big.
I'm sorry, but I'm
No,
I see everything.
Yes.
I can see through time. Give me all the information.
Why is Grog here? Right, as you start to just instinctually just look around this room, because I mean you've had a day. It's been an afternoon. The main tree that you saw on the map, and there was actually another one to the right of there as well, which is exactly the same sort of bark. It's dripping, it's sticky, it's horrible. You do see on the side of those about 15 feet up, 5 web sacks of relative humanoid size.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
I've just been watching all of this go down, and like Tad's going and sticking his hand in the sun, and it's just like it's just so much. Like as this is going down, I'm like, Isha, you good? Are you good?
Isha is still apologizing. And
Whatever makes you feel better.
And he just casually just points at the burning carcass, wood pile of what Opal killed, and it's like that thing really messed with my head.
It's okay. I've seen that kind of magic before. We're good. I was just like,
Yeah, this
But
thing is currently
you're
bubbling and
taller than-
roiling and just sort of like.
I'm not sure from my vantage point if I'm seeing this correctly, but I might have found the crew. You want to check? Right over here.
Tad just kind of looks up and just takes out his rapier.
Oh God.
Wait. Before Tad does that and Isha sees you take your rapier out, he's like, at least let me catch them.
Oh, no. Good call. Good call. Good call.
Yeah, they fall. They fall.
I had my D6 ready here. I'll put it back.
I will,
I'm just like standing
buzz
back.
up.
I've got my needle through with some thread, just ready to like cast a spell. I don't even know what it's gonna be, but I'm like, I'm just ready because who knows what kind of weird shit's gonna come out of the street.
Okay. All right.
Tad's gonna sheathe the rapier, take out one of his like chest daggers, and just kind of make a little hole in the just like, and do a little peek,
Okay.
just to hey.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this.
You up? Okay, so you
Stop sticking your hands in face and things, Tad.
So
least
you
stop
peek
people's pockets.
into the first one. This one is one of the taller ones that you can see. One of the longer ones, shall I say? You see inside the long ashen blonde hair of a female elf.
Ooh. Okay.
Whose eyes are closed. You do see a rising fall of a chest, but her eyes are shut.
Okay.
Dad, what we got?
It's a lady. I'm gonna cut it open a bit more and try to kind of pull her out, and like carry her down as I'm flying, kind of deal. Like float down with her, kind of controlled descent a little bit.
Just make a dexterity check for me. Just
Yeah, it was like physics.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if
Isha
you're
would
sort of
love-
doing it so like the feet stay in and you and you're carrying the body out of it, so it sort of like pivots like this, and then you can take it down.
Yeah.
Billy just has arms out, ready to catch. Like,
That's Isha.
Just-
He's like,
Just straight dex.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just because you've done it all for the rest of this campaign, your wings start to make that noise that we all love.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, you just pull and gently sort of like use it as a fulcrum point, leaving the feet inside the sack, so the sack just carry the feet down at an angle, and then you can very gently just pull her. And as you pull her, you've got Isha and Finland waiting there just to gently cradle the body. So you now see a very familiar outfit for the crew that you saw on the depth charge, and this is one of the female crew of that ship.
Oh wow.
Oh boy. Okay.
Who is currently unconscious but breathing.
I'm just gonna
She's
go up
alive.
and just touch her, and then make sure that there's not like something that's gonna she's gonna transform into something, and something's gonna happen because it's a weird day. Weird ass-
I'm having a day.
and then hide behind like
So you just poke her?
just a little poke, just a little light poke to make sure she's not secretly
I can punch.
a monster. Finland,
Yeah. So you,
What?
so it just.
okay.
Do you punch?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So you
I'm gonna
poke.
poke, and if you come into my field of vision with the fist out, I'm gonna give you a look that would like murder anybody with lower hit points than you.
With your big eyes.
Elowen, make an intimidation check for me.
This will be fun.
I'm just behind her like this. Like,
It's a 10. It's a 10.
no.
Stop it! No!
I think Finland sort of gets the message and just like, oh, all right. But you're like,
I'm gonna
Put you in.
why I oughta?
just wind it up. I'm gonna continue and fly up and do the same thing for the remaining.
Okay, so one of my favorite.
Finland and probably Isha's we're catching people.
yeah.
Yeah, we're catching people.
One of my favorite mercerisms, for the sake of brevity, we will we will say that yes, you successfully managed to cut down all 5 members of the crew. However, as you open the 5th and peek inside, Tad, do you do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Full same thing every time. Just cut a little bit, see if it's a person.
As you open the 5th pod, essentially, and look inside, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
This is a tell. 4. You all see Tad very successfully go 1, 2, 3, 4, lower the bodies down in Finland and Isha, get them and lay them on the ground carefully. Put them in the recovery position. They're all in the good thing. As soon as he goes to the 5th one and he opens it, you just see this black mist just go around him. No. And Tad drops. Hits the deck. He is unconscious.
Oh.
As you see this mist roil and twist round and then fly upwards to the top of the cavern and escape through a crack in the rock.
Were you guys? Were you Isha and Finland? Were you under?
Yeah, is there any
Yeah.
chance that Isha was able to,
Yeah, or
or
villain, yeah.
or Finn? Yeah, just either of us. Could we catch?
To catch him,
Tad?
I'd say make a dexterity saving throw, both of you.
Sure.
Just to see if you had the instinctual move to get him. Because you weren't expecting
16 plus 4, 20.
20. Okay, Isha, do you want to roll as well, or are you giving him advantage? Not you need to with the 20.
Let's just say that Finland was much faster than I because I rolled a 7.
Yeah, all right.
Wait, you said saving throw, right?
Yes, saving throw.
Yeah. Saving throw.
Oh, my bad. I'm still learning saving throws. My dexterity say so. 22.
Zoom better. Oh, I'm sorry. 46.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Let me rephrase. 82. Yeah. So you actually managed to just cradle him as he falls, but you now have an unconscious Tad in your arms. His eyes are
Is he
closed.
unconscious?
Make a medicine check.
Can I? While she's doing that, can I check and see if there's
22?
any of that?
22.
22.
You get down, and there is breathing there, but it is very, very shallow.
Okay. So like, I can't do spare the dying because he's not dead.
He's not dropped down to 0 hit points. He's just gone unconscious.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
All right.
And I also want to look and see if there's any of that black ichor
On him.
on him.
All right. So roll an investigation check.
Okay, so it's 11 hit points. I don't know if it'll do anything at all.
The hit points, you gain them back, but you still don't regain consciousness. You're still unconscious at this point.
And a what? Sorry, a what check?
Investigation.
Investigation?
Check. Yeah. Where's the music?
23.
23. There are very, very instead of the dripping ichor that you saw coming out of the tree and out of the dryad and out of the spiders, what's left on his skin is almost like a sheen of this black substance, but it's not dripping. It's almost like he's been covered in like a layer of latex on his skin, but it is absolutely covering every visible part of skin that you can see is now black. Go on.
Would I know if the phasing water would clean the ichor off of him?
Well, if you notice when you put your hand through the water with the ichor on it, it acts as if there was no water there.
Okay, that's what I was. I just wanted to make sure.
And the ichor remained on your hand, so it was just like you wafting through air when you were doing that.
Okay. Okay.
Is
So-
it like? Okay, go ahead.
No, go.
Bird knows she's seen this ichor before. Have I seen it in this form before?
You haven't seen it in this form, no. If you're going over, as you've seen it in the past, I'd say roll another history, or roll a history check. I don't think you roll a history check.
History?
Yeah.
That's a 6.
You're struggling to you know it's starting to bug you that you actually have come into contact with this substance. You haven't seen it in this transformative state before, but you're trying to fight and deal with the annals of at the back of your head, back of your brain, but you just can't pull the information forward.
Right.
And it's starting to frustrate you now.
Is there a way that I could, since he's in my arms, like you say, it's like latex covering every part of his body? Is there a way like I could feel like I could pull it off of him, like kind of pulling off like
make a strength
rubber
check.
off of?
Yeah, make a
check.
strength check for me.
12 plus 2, 14.
14. Right. You initially you just like as is your way, quite ham-fisted, quite forcefully, go for it. As you pull first time, it resists, and it doesn't let you manipulate it. But then you just take a second, and you go in with 2 fingers slowly and just pull, and it starts to peel. As soon as he peels and it opens, breath just runs back into your body and your eyes shoot open. What it had basically done is it had completely enveloped his skin, and it was suffocating him from the outside.
Ugh.
When you said latex, Finley was like, or I was like, you know what? I think
So this
simplest solution is best.
Yeah. So this small tear on his arm now has allowed air to get in, and he's back to consciousness. He's in pain, but he's back to consciousness.
Clawing
He's not
at
tearing
all of
off.
it from my
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Do the pirates have that same layer on them?
No.
Okay.
When I
Are we-
cut into that egg sac, did I get a chance to see if there was someone in there, or was it just the immediate?
No,
like,
this fifth sack was basically whatever
It was
this
just that.
thing was taking
Right,
up this
it
fifth
was
sack.
that.
So you haven't found the
Got
fifth
it.
crew member yet.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna help Tad heal.
Yeah, rip it off. So yeah, this stuff it's tight. It's like
Yeah.
getting a wetsuit off. You've really got. It's like some of you are probably going to get daggers out and just like go down and make a seam and pull and tear
Yeah.
and stuff. But
Yeah.
you now have this very pliable but strong substance that you can put into your inventory if you wish.
I hate it.
That's fine.
Or is it just one piece, or is it multiple pieces? Because like
Well,
I feel some.
you've torn it off,
she
him,
peeled
so
some.
it's like rags almost. It's, like different shaped, small, large pieces of this stuff.
Yeah, I would like to put a large piece in my inventory.
Yeah, go for it.
Just in case.
By all means.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna do
I
the
want to
same.
get a vial of the phasing water, for sure.
Go for it. So you walk over. Bearing in mind, you know now to keep your distance from the pretty fountains in the middle because they fucking hurt. You go in there. You just get a vial of the water. It goes into the vial as water would go in, and you stopper it, and you have it.
As
Okay.
we're peeling Tad's fake skin off. Just be like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Did you see anything up there? What happened?
I cut it open, and I don't really remember a lot after that, to be honest. I cut it open, I peeled it open, and then I just woke up and couldn't breathe. Not a fun time. Don't recommend that at all.
Oh,
But you're okay now.
I mean, physically, sure, a little scattered, but
Like, I
yeah.
emotionally.
I don't know what this stuff is, but I've seen something similar being used at a room that I wasn't allowed in when I was a child. But so
Well,
that's why I thought that you needed to breathe because you couldn't breathe.
no, I couldn't. No.
Oh, you had
couldn't breathe at all.
you had a varied upbringing.
God. Well, I'm
So
here.
lots of
I'm
going when
awake.
I was a child.
I'm fine.
Have I clocked? Bird's been watching, like, been investigating. Have I clocked that she seems to recognize any of this?
Oh, that's good.
Make an insight check. And Bird, if you want to make either a deception or persuasion check to
Nothing to report.
counteract, doesn't to report? No. You've no idea.
Another,
You-
another report.
You
A
like
lot.
you like her hair. She has
Well,
a calm demeanor, and you like her hair.
Now
like the way she's
Tad's
confident.
okay.
This weird stuff.
Now Tad's okay, guys. I think we should. We only have four crew members here. I think we need to look around. Or what do you think that maybe that black stuff was the fifth crew member, or what do you think?
I don't know that I would count the fifth one gone yet. What I would like to do, what I think we need to do, is we need to figure out if we can wake them up and probably look for a secondary exit further on because there's no way we're getting the 4 of them back, especially unconscious on that rope bridge.
Is there another a path out of here from different than we came in here?
You can make a perception check and find out.
Okay.
Did we get all the egg sack? Did we get all the sacks?
You've got 5 sacks that you saw.
I'm gonna help.
16 plus 2, 18.
Never mind.
18 perception. You can't, in your current standpoint, where you are on the pathways that you were fighting on, you can't see a way out here.
Okay.
Are there more sacks?
Make a perception check.
Can I help her look?
Yes. Okay. You can either roll separately or roll with advantage.
I'll roll separately.
All right. So both of you roll perception. Say you've already got a 19 passive.
I have 18.
16.
Okay. So your passive perception beat your roll. That was mad. Right, looking down and looking around and looking down and down and down further into these.
The sun's going down in New York.
What? Sorry.
No, never mind.
All right. You start to look round into these pools of water at the one that was on your right hand side where one of the dryads started this fight. As you look down, you can see a large webbed sack in the water, about 20 feet down in the pool.
I'm gonna go over and kind of look over and be like, guys, there's another sack there. Like right at the edge of where I can look into it and point. Because I know I'm not dexterous enough to get it.
Can I? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I can't reach 20 feet down, but.
Oh, neither can I. Actually, yeah, you're right.
I've got rope.
I got stretchy.
We're gonna let someone else have a turn.
I'm fine.
Someone else have a turn.
Can't stop touching things.
Okay.
Love your inquisitive nature. You can sit down.
Yeah.
Okay, we got rope. We got black
rope,
latex.
So I can go down. I don't know if I'm strong enough to pull them back up, but
I can. Well, if I can swim down and go back up, I could probably get them.
Okay.
So
I don't think anybody should go in. I don't trust it.
too late for Lynn's already jumped in. He already said he was going to do it.
I was gonna try to.
Finland dives into the water, swims down. You get to the egg sac. What are you doing?
Do I notice that if it's actually attached to like a wall or anything, or is it just floating in the water?
Just make an investigation check with disadvantage because you are submerged and you can't. Your vision is blurred now from the water.
Real quick, if on my lowest one, can I re-roll with luck or no?
If you roll a 1 as you're a halfling, then yeah, you can re-roll, but only one turn. But you have to take the second roll if you make that choice.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, rolling 2 at the same time. 16 and 18, so 16.
16 investigation.
Oh, but investigation. I'm sorry, investigation plus 0. Yeah, 16.
Plus 0.
Plus, fuck off. Yeah, you can notice that the like the other 4 were, the sacks have been naturally sort of adhered where the top is to a surface, so it's stuck to the rock face underneath the water.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I take one of my daggers because I do have a dagger on me.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them actually, and I do the same thing Tad does, but not what he did because we're underwater. I cut it off the rock face so I can pull up the entire.
So the whole thing's free.
Sack.
Yep.
The whole thing's free.
Just to be fair, just tell me what your Constitution modifier is.
What do you mean, like the plus thing?
Yeah.
Plus 4.
Oh, it's alright. So
Plus 4.
So you've got 4 minutes of underwater breathing.
Okay.
So I just wanted to see if you're okay just being submerged like this, so you're absolutely fine. Yeah, so you release it from the wall, and as you release it, it just starts to float up towards the surface.
Oh, good.
As it's floating upwards, it's starting to float towards the fountain that's spraying.
Oh, not good. Shoot, what can I do underwater?
It's going up, it's going up, it's going up.
Do we see this?
Can I see this? Yeah, exactly. Can I see this?
You can see that the web sack is starting to slowly come up to the surface of the water, but as it's going up, it's being pulled towards the middle.
DM,
Yep.
is there any kind of plant that has thorns on it next to us that I can do something with?
Do something with. I would say yes. There is. There is a cropping of vines that hug the rock wall in the pool that you're at. What would you like to do?
How close is the sack at this moment?
The sack is coming. Well, it's in the middle of the far pool to the right where you were. So it's only from where you are.
Okay.
The bank is about 10 feet from you, but it's it's pushing towards the middle.
So it already broke surface. It already broke surface.
No,
right?
it's just getting towards the surface, but as soon as it breaks surface, it's going to start taking damage because this fire is going to drop on it.
Yeah, I'm right there with it though, right? Okay.
Yeah, you're following it up.
Okay.
At this time, Isha wants to cast Thorn Whip and
Okay.
Nice.
at the sack, and then with that, use the Thorn Whip to yank it 10 feet towards the edge of the pool.
Okay. All right. So you. Now this is the thing for you.
Yes.
The idea arrives in your mind. You see the natural vine going around the outside of the pool, and almost unconsciously, your hand just extends. And as it extends, a vine shoots from your hand and then tethers itself to the ground by your foot, wraps itself round the web sack and throws it up into the air, and it lands 5 feet behind you. As this thorn then just crumbles and withers to nothing, into dust, your hand just remains out as you're looking at the end of your fingers, and you just stay there for a second, wondering what the fuck. In fact, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Absolutely. $14, but it is a 16 with the bonus.
With the bonus of saving throw. A vision just pops into your head of a boat being pushed away from a shore. A woman on the side watching as you disappear off, and she gets smaller and smaller and smaller on the horizon as you disappear off. And it just comes back. You just get a quick flash, and then it just comes back. As you come back and you regain your consciousness again, you just look at the end of your hand, just sort of like hold it for a second, and then just remain quietly contemplative for a few moments. The rest of you are quite impressed actually just to see this thorn just whip out, grab the egg sack, and throw it behind him as it lands on the ground. It rolls a bit, doesn't take any damage, but it's fine. Meanwhile, Finland is coming out of the water, having chased this sack towards the fire rain that is now about to hit him as he breaks the surface of the water. What are you doing, Finn?
How close am I to the lava water, whatever it is?
Well, you are following this sack towards the middle of the thing, so as you break water, you're directly underneath this fountain. In fact, as soon as you break water, you take 5 points of fire damage.
Okay, damage. I immediately dive back in the water and swim toward the bank, wherever the edges is. I immediately do that. And as soon as I notice and I feel the burn, I instantly go back in.
As the next droplets are about to fall, you dive back in.
2 big ham legs. I'm just like swimming really fast.
Yeah. absolute rotor blades of legs just get you to the end, and you propel yourself out, and you're back on the thing. You singe a little bit, but you're okay. As you now find, yes.
Clock. You should.
I was gonna say the same
Dissociate
thing.
for a second.
Yeah.
Billy didn't see none of that. Billy's
Yeah,
like, what happened?
with your 19 passive perception, you definitely noticed that he took a moment.
What me?
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception's only 11.
11. Well, it's a bit normally when people cast spells, they if it's there are semantic components to the spell, i.e., they have to move their arms around. And,
Yeah.
With a gesture of that, they normally retract it straight away. You did notice that there was a little bit of a wait before he brought his arm back in. You did also notice that he sort of went into a bit of a catatonic state for a second, and then came back. So he stared into the middle distance for a brief moment, and then he came back into consciousness and then retracted his hand. So you noticed that, yeah?
Okay.
Eloine definitely.
If I noticed that Isha did that, I'm gonna go over and just kind of touch his leg in camaraderie type thing. Like, I understand being confused by your magic. You know, like just a comforting gesture.
Without saying the words, you just lay a hand on his sort of like his outer thigh in a way, just like to as a show of like, I'm here, you know, I see you, sort of thing.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm uncomfortable with my magic as well, so like.
Which he doesn't know yet, to be honest, because you haven't yet, you know, brought that out within you as part of your, you know, in a story. There is an element of your character that you have put out into the world now already, that you are. There is an inherent like sort of like a sweet clumsiness to you in a way, that is just inherent, but it doesn't necessarily hinder you in any way. It's just how you are, you know. Isha, when she placed her hand on, what was your initial reaction? Was it sort of, did you want to retract, or did it feel as if it was friendly? Or
Isha,
are you still in?
I think when Opal does do that comforting touch, Isha, by instinct, and instinct alone, just how do I describe this? Immediately, just like a knee-jerk reaction to go for his sword.
Oh shit!
But in like this half moment of where he actually connects with Opal's eyes, he understands it's Opal, and it's more of like a PTS adapt, like instinct, I'm in danger moment.
Yeah. So flight.
But then he's able to pull himself back.
So fight or flight moment kicked in instantaneously as the hand made contact with you, and Opal, you did see his hand go straight to the pommel of his sword, as if he was going to draw. But then, as soon as you met his eyes, his hand just relaxed off the handle, and you notice a shift.
Just put a little more pressure, a little more comforting pressure.
Just to say, you know, chill out, big boy.
more like it's okay. I understand.
Yeah.
Instincts are instincts.
So that fight after the initial recoil, that transfers through the touch. So yeah, nice little moment. Right, guys, you have 5 sacks of people.
We have 4 people in 1 sack.
True.
Yeah, I haven't cut the sack. I only brought the sack up.
I'm gonna run over before Tad can do it again.
just tackle him out of the way.
Go ahead and with my head take.
Yeah. Hey, check traps, guy. Get the fuck.
Eloine's just to the point where she's like, "This Bumblebee man is gonna kill himself if he doesn't stop." Bumblebee needs to take a little bit of a heat.
Man.
Oh my god! And just like, I'm gonna, before he can go and stick his hand or face in another thing.
Okay. All right. He's Bumblebee.
And then.
I'm gonna be
So-
walking. I'm gonna be
My
walking
pocket real
around
quick.
work next week, making that noise and pissing myself laughing, and no one's gonna have a clue what is going on. I'm gonna be committed, taken to a small room.
Committed to the bit.
Oh.
Committed to the bit. Yeah.
I was
yeah.
gonna talk into his pocket
Padded
real quick
cell.
and just go, these people are nuts. And then move on.
So it is a person in the sack. She cut it open. Elwin cut it open, right?
Did you cut it open?
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Inside this sack. Sorry, bear with me a second. You can see this is one of the smaller sacks, and it is a half orc inside the sack.
Okay.
Oh.
So we have 2 elves, 2 humans, and a half orc. That's the entire crew.
That's the entire crew. So you can
Uh,
safely say that you have rescued. They are still unconscious, by the way. They are breathing.
can I give them a little? I know this sounds stupid, but can I give them a little slap back and forth? With, not too hard. I'm not punching this time. I'm slapping.
Motherfucker.
Like, because they are breathing,
They are breathing.
and medicine doesn't seem to be
Currently.
working. So, breathing. So maybe they just need a little tussle, like well, we don't have any smelling salts, but unless there's a D&D equivalent of smelling salts.
Yeah, I understand. I understand what you're trying to do. Yeah, just I'm not going to make you make an attack roll or anything. You just give them a.
Yeah, the half orc at least he can take it.
Yeah. He's got quite an upwards constitution. You slap him around the face. Sorry, her around the face. My bad.
Oh.
And she her body reacts to the slap, but she's still out.
Can we get a little bit of the water and maybe splash some water on their faces?
You
I
can
was
Can we
thinking
try
certainly,
that?
you can certainly try.
Pour some in.
You can
Do you have another vial?
I had to. Come on.
Do you have another vial, Opal, that we can use or something?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I pull out like 5 vials.
Pockets. I'm gonna take one of them and fill it with water and pour it on the half.
That's so her nickname now.
Pockets.
Opal's nickname is now Pockets. That's adorable.
Pockets.
Perfect.
But you have to.
Pour some water on.
Are you pouring the water from the pools?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you pour the water over the bodies, and it just passes straight through them. They've got traces of this ichor on them, and the water does not react with it whatsoever.
So which form? The original one or the one that happened with Tad?
Was that sorry?
The ichor that Berwin got, or the one that was on Tad, like the latex stuff?
No, the bodies that have been brought out of the web sacks have traces of. Oh, I see what you mean now. Yes, no, sorry. This is more of the same sort of ichor that was dripping out of the trees, out of the dry and out of the spiders.
Wait. So hold on. The water.
When I said
through-
pass, no. I misspoke. When I said pass through.
Okay.
What I meant to say is that it didn't react as if water was hitting a surface. It reacted as if
Sure.
like, say, smoke,
just-
or it just dissipated away and just ran
Okay.
off, as if like it quite
Totally.
literally like water off a duck's back.
Yeah.
As if the skin was covered in oil and it just repelled off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Finland and be like, "Well, we tried.
Not everything.
Well,
Any other what, Mr. Wary?"
Birdman would like to check out a couple of the other paths, see if they go anywhere still, because
yep, absolutely.
we've got to figure something out. Yeah.
Yeah.
we gotta wake them up first before we move them.
Make a perception check again for me.
Perception.
Yeah.
16 plus 17.
17. So looking around, this is quite a closed-off space. However, the pool that Finland dove into to retrieve the last website. I keep looking at my own face over there. I should be looking over it. The pool that Finland dove into you can see not only is there light emanating from the fountain that's spitting out in the middle of the space, but underneath there is a faint glow at the bottom of that pool.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I don't. Maybe we go down.
They're back in the pool.
I don't know, but there's light. There's. I don't know of another way out of here.
Finley doesn't let her finish this. Finley jumps in again.
Okay. So as Finland,
Please.
as you dive down,
God.
as Finland enters the pool, Elwyn, the clicking sound that you heard when you first came into this chamber to start off with, you get a very faint sound towards the entrance of when you came into this cavern. Around that direction, you start to hear this sound clicking again.
I'm pretty sure we're about to have company, and it's got 8 legs and
Finland's
it's
already
a
in
spider.
the water.
More spiders are maybe coming. Should we go? Should we just go?
Finland.
Let's go.
I don't know.
Finley had a good idea.
I'm
Okay.
gonna grab a little bit of the ichor on the ground and put it on myself and just jump in to the pool so I can just fly. And
Nice.
So as you go in, you notice that the floor is at around about 20 feet down from the top of the pool. Oh, no, but actually, no, it's about 30 feet actually, because he had to go up and yeah. So you obviously with the fly speed, you can just descend down with your wings and you hit the ground. So there is a 30 feet drop. If the rest of you want to attach, again with the jumping in, yeah. So Finland, as you are swimming down to the bottom of this thing, you just see Tad just go and hit the bottom and just start walking as if it ain't shit. But you are literally trying to like dig your way down through this water and go towards this light. When you get to the bottom, you can see now. You don't need to roll for this check. That the light is a tunnel that starts to ascend out of your reach, and you can see a faint light source towards the end of it that's emanating in the water. What are the rest of you doing?
Isha, how do we get these guys out of here? These other people.
They.
That's what I was wondering.
Wouldn't like Tad or I like? Okay, there's a tunnel, so one of us goes back up and tell everybody, or
Yeah.
Just Tad's the fastest, probably him.
Yeah.
Isha.
But we don't worry about them drowning because they've already got the ichor on them, so they're not gonna get.
They're just
No,
gonna fall.
Just throw
So
them
we don't
through.
worry about them falling.
We just gotta make sure
Yeah.
they stay. Make sure they go down, not hit the fountain stuff.
It's
There's-
flat
No, they're not
bottom.
gonna get wet.
Isha comes up
Oh,
with an idea, and he counts the bodies, and he counts the group, and he says, if each of us take one, they should pull us down to the bottom pretty fast.
Big brain move.
Big brain.
So
Okay.
is that what you're gonna do?
I'll follow your lead.
So, what's the I guess what's the word I'm looking for? What's the makeup of the bodies? It's a half orc, 2 elves.
You have
Humans.
two
Well,
elves,
two
a half
humans.
orc, and 2 humans. So they're all of relative size, to be quite honest. The humans are around 5.5 feet, 5 feet. The elves are the same. The half orc maybe a little bit shorter.
So Tad, you won't need one because you already have the ichor on you.
Elwyn, this
Everyone
clicking
else
is
is
getting
okay.
louder.
Are we
We
gonna
gotta go.
offer resistance to them so that they won't just fall and
That's you guys though, right? Because you guys will be floating, and then they're gonna be dragging you down because you don't have the ichor on you. So I
Right.
actually can't take anybody.
Yeah.
right.
So
I do have a question.
Go on.
I have a 0 constitution modifier. Does that mean I can't breathe underwater at all?
You can. You can't breathe underwater. No one can breathe underwater.
No. Well,
you,
I mean,
you can hold. You can hold your breath, but you can hold your. I'd say you've probably got about maybe 2-3 rounds of before you start to want to get air
Okay.
in you.
okay.
So
Okay,
like
I'm
eight-
just gonna
it's like
grab-
eight- I'd say
I'm gonna
that's all
grab
right.
one
Go.
and go.
Yeah,
Like drag
They're
the-
trying to hold the half orc
the clicking started to get louder behind you now, guys.
Isha, make
Okay,
sure
we're
to go
leaving.
last.
So, grab a
Isha
body.
waits till last.
All right.
A body, buddy.
I'm gonna
Grab
grab
a
one of the
body.
Grab a
handles.
bit. So you grab your anti-flotation device and you dive into the water. The
Unconscious safety pals. Let's go.
as you all dive in with your bodies, you do get dragged down to the bottom, and you can see that Tad is just standing there like a directing policeman directing traffic, just going this way, this way, this way, but completely unfazed by the physics of the water. Completely, he's just waving his arms around.
But we all have to hold our breath because
You have to hold
holding
your
it.
breath as you're going down, but if you've got a Constitution modifier higher than 0, you'll be fine. So as you go down, who's going first? As you hit,
I will.
It should be Opal.
okay. Oh, sorry, who was that? Sorry,
Opal.
Opal
Opal.
first. Yeah, okay.
We'll go first.
Yeah.
Followed by, well, Finland's already down there.
Me.
Did
going.
Finland? Did you come back up and grab a body?
Yeah,
and go back down?
I went back up with,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, because
Go.
me and Tad saw everything.
Yeah.
So I went back up to say, hey, yeah, we need to bring everybody down. Y'all figured this out. I'm like, I'm the muscle, y'all the brains. Gotcha.
Fantastic. Okay, so one by one, you go down. As you get to the bottom, you can see this tunnel that starts to go up. So as you go up, you have to push. So I'd say make a strength check to see if you can push these bodies in front of you and get out of this hole. Aisha, you're going last, so you can see if anyone starts to struggle.
Yes.
I rolled a 19.
Get you.
13.
13? Okay. 5?
13
Alright.
plus 2, 15.
15. And Isha?
17.
17. Okay, so you can see that Opal is making good progress. Halloween is struggling a little bit, but her little legs are kicking like mad, and she's creating lots of bubbles and disappearing off. She's fine. Finland, yeah, he's sailing past. But Birdwin, you see she's starting to slip down a little bit, and she started to really like just treading water, sort of. She's not moving.
Since I don't have a body, can I go and assist and like
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah.
pull together?
Roll the strength check for me.
Natural shit. It was
Natural
6. Natural, yeah. 6 minus 5.
5.
Five.
You're pulling with
Two fives is
all
the
your
10.
might, even but the weird juxtaposition of the fact that you're in water but not in water. The wings are trying to help, but
Yeah.
they're ineffective in this weird sort of water-on-water space. For some reason, you're just not getting any purchase. So, Isha, as you're bringing up the rear, what did you roll on strength?
17.
17. As you come up, you just shoulder Bird's feet on your shoulder and just start to push as you kick your legs like crazy and just force her out of the water. You get to the top of this almost like 20-foot slight grade, and then it just spits you out into the outside world.
Oh.
You have actually escaped, but as you look around and you look up, about 200 feet above you is the Temple Rock. You're way down onto the underside of a cliff drop, almost like a beach, like a pebble shale beach outside. The water's lapping up onto the side, and you are now there with 5 bodies, sort of wrapped in webbing.
And we're all out of it, right?
You're all out. Yeah.
Guys, I think we forgot something, and actually 2 somethings.
The Chimkins.
And
What did we forget?
Yeah, I was worried about them
The-
too.
the Chimigans, we left them behind in the hallway.
Spiders.
They ran away.
Everything.
Yeah.
We
They
took out
ran
the
away.
scary things.
They're
Yes.
fine.
They only had 5 minutes of light, right?
As you think
No,
back.
they had 5 feet of light for like an hour.
Oh, okay. If I
Yeah.
feel like.
And then once we cleared out that area, they could go in there and they have a beautiful place without
But-
spiders.
But spiders were coming. Was that
As you
clicking
think back,
noises?
as you think back to where you heard that clicking sound from, it was coming from the tunnel where you entered the cabin where you left those 2 Chimigans.
Mhm.
So, without going to check, you don't know if they're there or not.
Okay.
Why were they in the cave? Why were they in the tunnel? They're just little guys. They shouldn't have been in the spider cave.
He even said they weren't from around there. How did they get there? That's not our fault.
We tried.
Do we have the corpse still?
I only no. The corpse was left with the guy. The left with
We have
them.
nothing.
Okay.
Yes.
I only punched one. Y'all left the other two to
All right.
All right.
y'all forgot him. I mean, I'm the one that
Hold
remembered
on.
them, and I punched one.
So, as you find yourself on
Moving on.
this shale beach, with the water lapping up against your toes, and you look up and you see this very high cliff face. Towards the left-hand side of you, you can see that the beach just go around the corner, and as you look just around the corner, you can see the very tip of a ship, which is moored in the dockway, a good quarter-mile away from where you are now. And as you start to carry your cargo over to the ship, that is where we're going to finish this episode of the game.
Oh.
Yes!
That was a depth charge, right? The ship was a depth charge. That's all right. Okay, yeah.
You don't know yet. You don't know because you haven't got there. But
Oh, we don't
maybe
know.
it is.
Oh.
Maybe it possibly is. Maybe.
Come on.
We played Dungeons and Dragons.
We played Dungeons and Dragons!
Combat!
What a
Oh, that
day.
was good. That was good. Right.
That was so great!
So, for those who are watching and also for those that are playing, this is going to be happening every 2 weeks at the same time. On this day, we're going to pick up in 2 weeks' time and carry on this story. I can't wait to see where it goes. I kind of know where it goes, but you don't.
I was thinking,
Unless you decide to take
Wherever
it in a completely different direction, I don't know. But that's so what's wonderful about this game. So I want to thank my players so much for being here tonight. I want to thank everyone who came in and watched. I want to thank all the people who followed as well. Please check out social media with Banter Streams with any more information about this game in the future. And with that said, we will see you in 2 weeks when we start to play again. So thank you very much, guys. I'll see you later.